Jacktown, won't you stay a while? You might hear some things in here that'll make you smile. But if you're easily offended, better just stay gone. Welcome to Jacktown, it's where we call home. Welcome to Jacktown, it's where we call home.
You're hot, Bob.
We're live.
We're hot.
Yeah, one mule, goddammit.
We're alive, Bob.
And that thing there, don't worry about it, but it's gonna go to like 24 minutes or something, and then it's gonna go black. Don't worry about it, because that's what it does. That's just the way the fucking camera and all that shit's set up.
Yeah.
It goes every 24 minutes and it does a little loop.
You know, I got a horse race here in a little bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like
How many the horse races?
Bob, how much money do you have on this? How much money you got riding?
Is this horses like from Kentucky or
No,
No,
like
from Illinois.
No, like trotting
Like,
horses
From Carrollton, Illinois.
Yeah, like the Grimmel horses.
doesn't help me? Is this on a board or is this on the fucking field?
They're on a track.
Track. The little cart horse.
Harness.
racing.
Harness.
That's what it is.
So you remember when Mom and Dad never let us go to the Greene County Fair because it didn't matter? That night.
Oh, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
They're like,
that
it's horse night, and we're like, oh,
yes,
well, fuck
we're
that.
not going.
Those are the best nights, though. Betting on ponies.
Fuck that.
Good. Oh, those are.
Fuck that.
Well, if you're
Well,
a
you
kid,
dumb
though.
fuck, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you?
When you're an adult,
I don't
it is
give
the
a
best thing
goddamn about
ever.
them fucking glue sticks running around the fucking track.
Oh, good lord.
I will tell you this. Bob took me to my first harness race.
Springfield.
No.
On the mile?
No, it was
Oh.
actually in Greene County Fair.
At the fair.
Yeah, and I said, Bob, this is the night that our family never came, like to
No,
the
that
horse.
was the days
Your
we took
family
off.
sucks.
to the fair.
Those were the days we took off.
Yes.
Those are the
And
best nights.
Bob
Bet
let
on
me
them ponies.
Bob let me ride in the truck with him to like grade the field or whatever. And was like, this is the best shit ever.
Yeah.
And then I went to the state fair with him, and it was so much fun.
It's
So
exciting.
much fun. It very
not,
much
though.
is. It very much is.
If you know the people who are racing, the trainers, the drivers, and everything like I do,
Right.
it's fucking great.
That
But you
is.
know what's awesome is when you don't know the trainers or the drivers and you're just a spectator and
Yeah.
you're an adult and you get to go drink adult beverages
Yeah.
and pick a cute name off of the horse
Yeah.
and just come on, baby, let's go.
Kurt's got one in tonight for $98,000. He's got one in tomorrow night for $98,000.
That's a good purse.
I seen this thing where they were opening chutes and they had this little course and stuff.
No,
they were racing
no.
small.
Yeah.
Let me hang on. And they were racing pigs.
Yeah.
And they let them out of the chute and they had this little course to go through. Now that was exciting. But watching these fucking jockeys and horses run around the fucking
No, you got
You
to
have
go
to
where you can
experience
go
it.
and have
Scotty,
go
Scotty,
to
you're
where you
going to
have
have to
your
go
drinks.
with me.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go with me.
Bob, I've seen it 1,000 times.
No, you have not.
I have. I've been there and I've seen it 1,000 times.
You ain't seen it like I've been there. I've been there and
I feel like this is going to be a shit show of a race.
I've seen it
No,
and I'm like,
they are a lot of fun as an adult, and
It is very much fun.
I used to go to Santa Anita in California,
Yeah.
and had to go
It's
with my
so
friend's
much fun.
grandpa and sit there, and he threw away one of his winning tickets, and so he was so drunk he didn't know which trash can he threw it in. So me, my friend, and her sister are just digging in trash cans looking for her ticket. And everybody's like, "Are you guys okay?" Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I lost my earring. And we were just digging in trash
Well, yeah,
cans.
'cause you
for
wouldn't
his
tell
ticket.
anybody you got a winning ticket in the trash can that's worth thousands.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, hell no. We were told. Yeah, he's like, no. But
Bob
that
like
was
literally
my
bets
exciting-
on them. So
I bet on my phone every day.
day.
every day.
Our day.
Bob, you got a problem.
Which
Yeah,
one?
but see, I follow.
Your guys' horses are doing very well, though.
Very well.
They
Yes.
do very
But
well.
I follow horned horses.
So you make very well money.
and
off of them.
I follow trainers. I follow drivers. I follow all this
Yeah.
other stuff. But the thing is, thoroughbreds and quarter horses, I don't know nothing about.
Thoroughbreds.
Come to
You're not really going to see a quarter horse in a race.
All right.
It's thoroughbreds.
Let me put it to where I might see where our differences are. When you see something like the UFC, like MMA, you just go, that's fucking gay. Bunch of guys climbing around each other.
No.
Oh, you don't think that?
No, he really likes fighting.
All right, because I was about to say, that might be...
You think I got fucking knuckles that look like this?
I'm just saying. A lot of
Yeah.
people, when you start talking MMA, they're like, "That's fucking gay." These guys just climb around each other, and I'm like,
No.
Well, if you actually know the fucking sport, you can see why it's entertaining to most of us."
They have to train for a long time for
Well,
that.
I understand
And
that.
you know what? I suggest when you go to MMA, or UFC, do not sit in front row.
I was just
Do
trying to
not
link it
sit
to
in
horses,
front row.
where I don't know shit about horses, but I don't care to see them run around a track.
Yeah.
To where most people don't know shit about MMA, so they don't care to see two. They just see two guys.
Well,
fucking
I mean, getting in the
grabbing each
aspect
other.
of the training and everything like that,
Exactly,
that's really
where I-
cool.
I
It's really
follow-
cool. But as an adult, you get to go and, if they serve adult
Yeah.
beverages and then bet. I mean, it's
Right.
just like going to the bar and hitting the poker machine,
Yeah, I mean,
It's just-
everybody's got
But
their own
you're
goddamn
seeing your
habit.
poker machine
yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Well, it's like my oldest son has like a really bad problem with betting right now. He literally
Clay?
bets on. Oh yeah,
You know,
he's on FanDuel. FanDuel is that what it's called?
Oh, what's the other one?
He has been
I
betting
was
on
FanDuel earlier.
The King, DraftKings.
last night when we were over at his house, he was betting on college games. He goes, I don't even know who's playing, but that guy better make a touchdown or I won't win any money. And I'm like, why do you even do that?
Hannah and Nick
shit.
they're like Emily
A cousin of mine
on that online betting
on
thing
that
or
fantasy
app
football
betting.
shit won 37,000 2 years ago.
On the online betting?
On
Did
that.
he bet for the Cowboys?
No.
Goddamn no, he didn't.
No, 'cause he would've lost that money.
That fantasy football shit. I don't follow goddamn football.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do. We're Cowboys fans.
No, you're not. Bob.
Yeah, I am.
Oh God.
So,
But they're
this
fucking
is-
losers.
Yeah.
But I'm still a Cowboy fan.
Hey,
The idea of the Cowboys, great.
What do you mean by the
act-
idea?
The actual Cowboys suck dick.
But you know what? My guys sucking all season, and guess what they did? They finally got rid of their quarterback. Cowboys need to get rid
I
of their
can't hit
owner.
the bucket for nothing.
You gotta say
'Cause you
something.
You didn't
Say
get
Todd
Todd
Stevens.
Stevens. Gotta yell Todd Stevens, and then you'll make it. I banked it off the curtain and the wall. And
She did it off your
got it.
Right
Okay,
down the
so-
curtain into the fucking bucket.
But I tell you what, I mean, if you got to go to racing, you got to know their drivers, you got to know their trainers, you got to know the grooms, you got to know everything else like that. But I tell you what, it's fun to go to.
They are.
It really is.
It is.
I'll give you the I'm a huge fan of Yellowstone. I love the whole cowboying thing. Mm-hmm. But
We should do
when
a
it comes to the
family
fucking
trip to Wyoming.
when it comes to that horse part, that's where I'm like, fuck that.
No.
Oh, you mean the
Did
training?
you get that from your grandpa
all that.
about horses?
No.
Just
I
about
take that
horses.
from you know that old saying where you get knocked off a horse and you get back on it, whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, no, you don't. Last time I rode a horse, I got knocked off it. Fuck that. I never got back on a horse.
Whenever did you ride a fucking
I
horse?
used to ride horses all the time.
When?
Out of Chisholm's.
Oh,
I used to ride
okay.
horses all the time.
Okay.
You was standing on a
off.
bucket, fucking it in the ass. That's what you was doing.
I wasn't McAfee. I was riding horses. So I got on this horse one time, and it was a fucking expensive show horse. And we walked in, it was fucking cold out. I know the ground was hard because my head hit it. But the horse I was on was an expensive fucking show horse, and it fucking knew all these tricks and trades and whatnot. But it stepped on a garden hose and thought it was a snake, and it freaked the fuck out.
Oh yeah, they're very skittish animals.
I didn't have
Very
any control. It just went this way, and it ran into a homemade like 55-gallon drum grill. Busted that fucking thing, smacked me right on the ground, and I took a big chunk out of the ground. Woke up a little while later, and the horse had a little cut on its leg, and they were tending to it, and I was just knocked the fuck out. And
I'd worry about the horse more.
Yeah.
it was more expensive. I'll agree. But like I said, I didn't want to be on the horse. I was talked into it. Didn't want to do it. And then I got laid out, and then I was like, fuck horses. Fuck these horses. I didn't do anything to this horse. This horse decided to go fucking nuts and whatnot and fucking just threw me, and I didn't want to. So, fuck that horse. Fuck all them horses. I never got tossed off a fucking side by side or a four-wheeler that I didn't like deserve to be. So
Sound like you're a fucking pussy to me.
fuck them. Like, if I get thrown off a four-wheeler, I probably did something wrong.
I broke both kneecaps, my left ankle twice, and I'll still fucking climb back on the fucking horse.
Well, that's your own stupidity.
Oh yeah.
I
My own stupidity.
Yeah.
I made fucking money doing that fucking shit.
It doesn't matter.
When I used to ride a hunter jumper, and I was in an indoor arena during the winter, and the snow was melting off the top of the Morton building.
Well, we can hear you breathing.
And the horse was on. She was like zigzagging this and that, and my trainer said, "Squeeze them." I'm sorry, squeeze the thighs.
Say here's
So I squeezed thighs. I held on that horse. That horse was going to, I'm going to jump, and that horse, instead of doing a straight middle through the jumps, she is like kind of wanting to jump the post that's holding the poles, and that's like 6 foot, and I'm only jumping like 4 foot. I'm like, I'm not ready for 6 foot. And I'm sitting there, and I just squeezed thighs, and this horse was just there. I was not falling off that horse. And the trainer's like, God damn, your husband, at the time I was married, your husband must like you.
see if I
did not fall off that horse.
if it's a dirt bike, four-wheeler, side by side, anything motorized, and I get thrown off of it, I understand I fucked up. But if it's a fucking horse that I'm sitting on it trying to be nice and gentle, and it steps on a garden hose and it freaks the fuck out, fuck that horse.
No, you
fuck
better
all
hold,
horses.
you better hold on
freak
for
out
dear
at a
life.
leaf. Yeah, you squeeze thighs and go, because when I trail ride, a leaf falls off the tree, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?"
Bullshit.
And I'm just,
Did we talk about on the?
well, that was a thoroughbred.
Bullshit.
That was a thoroughbred, though. I took on a
That
trail ride.
bullshit,
Quarter
Cassie.
horses, no, but a thoroughbred,
Bullshit.
yes.
Did we talk
Guaranteed.
about-
Take a thoroughbred on a trail ride?
HORSE, horse. Any of them.
A
all.
thoroughbred, they freak the fuck out.
Okay,
Quarter horse.
which one of us wants to go wrap around out here in the parking lot?
Well,
Goddamn.
probably. Do you have a horse out here?
I got more diesel out there.
Oh my god! Did we
I'm
talk
all about horsepower. Don't get me wrong.
Oh
But
no!
fuck one
Yeah.
individual.
Edna Ray has horsepower for sure.
But if you've been raised with them your whole fucking life,
You
like I have been,
know their characteristics, their demeanor. You know everything.
yeah,
What they're
that's
gonna
the
do.
whole fucking thing, boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Boys and girls.
It is true. I agree with Bob because being around
you
them
can take
constantly, then you'll know. And like the one horse I
Fuck
took,
if I don't.
but she was a
Todd
chestnut.
Stevens.
You totally missed. But the thoroughbred I was on, she was a chestnut.
I was never a basketball player.
And a mare.
Thank you.
When a beer basket
Bitches.
maker either.
And she got scared of a leaf falling down. I'm like, and we're supposed to ride down to the creek. She's gonna freak out with the water running. I turned her
That's what
right
I'm
back
saying.
around.
When I'm
took
driving around
saddle
a
off,
four-wheeler, it's
and
like-
went and grabbed the.
Yeah, but she wasn't raised that way. I was raised on horses, ponies, mules. You know,
No,
that why-
I trust the mule.
But there's
I
certain
trust the
breeds.
mule.
but that's
certain
the way
breeds are.
that's the way I was raised, though. I mean, that's the way all of us grew up.
Okay.
Sure. I would trust a mule over a horse, but I won't trust a fucking horse because a horse will run to the end of the cliff and jump off it. A mule will get to the end and go, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
There's a fucking end there, buddy.
if I can find a good mule around here, most of the time I got to go way west or down in Tennessee or something.
Have you
like
tried over? There's a
How about a
mule
mule
breeding.
cow?
It's like Morrisonville.
I would rather
Farmersville.
ride a fucking cow than I would ride a fucking horse.
that?
At least I
Mini-
know that cow.
No.
A mini cow.
Have you ever climbed on a bull?
At least I know he's trying to kill me. So I know his intent. It's like dating a hooker. At least I know she's for my money. A horse is like, hey, I'm not.
What the fuck? Is
I'm
your
just saying
problem?
that's the fucking. That's
I mean,
what it
Scotty's
is.
got a point.
That's
there.
what it is.
Scotty's
If
got
I
a
get
point.
if I get on the back of a bull, I know that motherfucker's trying to get me the fuck off and kill me. If I jump on a horse, that horse is like, well, let's ride for a while, but I may throw you off later.
It's like
That's
I
the
know
difference
you're
between
wrong,
dating
and
a
then I
fucking
hate
hooker.
you.
He ain't wrong
And
about
then-
that.
You know, that's the difference between dating a
Just
hooker
like-
and dating somebody you
You've
don't
been
know.
hanging around too many Peter bumpers. Come
Because
back,
a hooker has one thing in mind: money and maybe physical contact.
No, it's just money.
But it's mostly just money.
But
That's
if
saying
you,
that bull, that's all he wants to do is get you the fuck off of him.
but what about that emu?
the
You know about
emu?
that peacock he wrestled?
Was it emu?
It was an emu.
Llama? Peacock? What'd you wrestle?
An
do we
emu.
got?
He lassoed an emu.
Where at?
Murrayville.
Because I felt we should go to this emu talk. I don't think horses are getting us anywhere. Let's go to this.
Yeah,
emu
we
talk.
should.
Yeah,
we
let's-
should talk about the emu right now.
So you wrestle you.
It wasn't. It wasn't wrestling. It was lassoing.
They called me up.
There we go.
Was you on a horse?
No,
No horse was involved. So all right, so we're good.
no, it was him and his probably Edna Ray.
No.
Oh,
Bob, you tell it how you want.
Shut the fuck up, Stacy.
here we are.
All
Our
right.
whole relationship.
This is Bob's story. Bob's story coming
Hey, got
up.
it off the fucking curb there.
There you go.
But we was cutting about beans out east of Woodson. Boss man calls me up and said, "Hey, there's a big fucking chicken running around out here." And I'm gospeling this, goddammit.
Because Bob was supposed to be sainthood.
Did you see the size of that chicken?
Fucking thunder chicken.
So I go out there, and here's this fucking thing. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Well, it wasn't a peacock.
Well, just shut the fuck up.
Ostrich?
No, it was an emu.
And there's a little triangle corner there on the curve, and here I was. And I get out there and I looked at this son of a bitch, so I just put on my gloves. Figured, fuck, I can catch this son of a bitch. I took off after that motherfucker, and there's a cornfield right there to the beside him. He wouldn't go in that cornfield, and I kept going and going and going, and I couldn't get on. Finally, about this time, this fucker jumps in the cornfield, goes through the end rows, starts taking down the rows. Or going down the rows.
That's a big fucking chicken.
Big snort. I
big
apologize.
Did you get a good look on him before you start doing all this shit? Or
No,
you still?
So his boss thought it was a big chicken.
I get that, but I'm at like when you got there, like, did you see him before he started?
Did you recognize
this
it
part?
wasn't a big chicken? Did you recognize it was like a fucking big ass bird?
I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I was going to get it.
Did you realize it was bigger than a fucking chicken when it started taking?
Oh,
corn
yeah.
out?
No, yeah.
So I took off after this motherfucker, and he's riding down these roads. Here I am running.
That's when he can run.
He was running.
He was running.
Bob,
Sorry.
I'm-
All right, Bob, come
trying
on.
to
Come
I
on.
was a little bit younger then.
yeah. A little less gray in the tooth. I'm on your
All
side.
right, come on. Before I lose the picture of this big chicken, you're
But his fucking little fucking wing things were catching on the cornstalk, so I was catching up to it. About this time, I got close and I jumped. Then I reached and grabbed his fucking leg. I thought I had this motherfucker. It didn't happen.
didn't have it.
That motherfucker spun around with the other fucking leg and cut the top of my fucking glove open.
Holy shit! Was it a velociraptor or some
It's an,
shit?
it's an emu.
They are raptors.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
got a fucking toenail
That
on them
is
like
crazy,
you will not
dude.
believe.
No, I
Motherfuckers
give
are
up.
overdue for a cut.
Yeah. And fuck. I finally let this motherfucker go, and I got around him because he was wore out then. And I turned him around, got him back out there in that corner patch.
Yeah.
And here, what the fuck am I going to do with him? So I go to my truck. I get my fucking lasso. Fuck. How am I going to do this? So I take my fucking lasso. I start
Because you're a fucking cowboy.
throwing a fucking loop. And that motherfucker with the ducky's head. And I goddamn missed the first loop. I missed the second loop. And finally, the third fucking loop, I caught this son of a bitch. And then I had him running around me on this fucking triangle.
Oh shit!
And what the fuck am I going to do with him now? So I just...
You got him last, so you don't know where to go with him.
So I goddamn pulled him closer, and I went closer, got a big loop in my rope, threw it around, pulled his legs out from underneath this son of a bitch. So I pulled him out from underneath him, and I went running up, and that motherfucker come at me. He got up and then went like this here, just fucking clawing and climbing, and he was going to cut my guts up. Well, I goddamn... So I goddamn went through the next loop, and I threw another fucking loop over and got two loops on this son of a bitch. Had him, that motherfucker, down. Went over there, and I took a glove out of my pocket, a brown jersey glove, put over his fucking head so he couldn't see nothing, and he pretty well calmed down. So I called. A little bit later in the day, I called back.
She had like a brown jersey glove just like pulled over his face.
Yeah.
He couldn't see nothing.
Yeah, so he couldn't see fucking nothing. Brown jerseys are good. Here,
Yeah, I know.
Here, I got
God,
your
brown
hand.
jerseys.
You can-
Those are the best gloves
You
ever.
can have a fucking 12-pack up in your pocket and not know it.
Yeah. But
I know what you
I got
mean.
this son of a bitch home. We finally got that home, and I called the old lady up, and I said, "Hey,
Not me, his ex-wife.
We're
Okay.
aware of that.
Okay, thank you.
I finally get this motherfucker home, and I turned him loose out there at that fucking porky butt that pig was raising, the goddamn butcher. put that son of a bitch out in there, and I called the old lady up.
Oh,
That's a lady.
I had an
up.
epiphany.
I called the old
Respect your
lady up. I
elders,
go, don't be
Stacy.
going out there feeding the pig tonight till I
What?
get home.
I got a giant fucking chicken out
I
there.
got a
That's
chicken.
what I told her. I got a big fucking chicken. Okay. I put that son of a bitch out in.
At this point, were you still just aware that it was a giant chicken? You weren't sure what it was.
I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I caught it. But I put this motherfucker out there in that pen, and there's so much run around for a while. Harvest is still going on, and all this other shit, and not
Janelle got her period.
yeah. Come to find out,
Well, where in the fuck? did
No,
that come
seriously. He's getting ready to tell it.
yeah, but you didn't have
Well,
to
let
say her
him.
name.
God damn.
Well, I've heard this story 1,000
You
times.
didn't
So.
have to say her.
Well, this is
Sorry.
our first time, so just
But needless to say, this motherfucker got mean. When women have their menstrual cycle or period or whatever,
Wait, did we
it's
call
like
the
bears.
birds?
They can sense
Yes.
the
The birds thing.
So
the motherfucker was name was Featherbutt.
Feather butt.
feather, but we got to get chickens now, Stacy. We
Oh.
need some feather.
Well, needless to
Oh,
say,
we're totally getting chickens.
this son of a bitch is running.
I'm gonna go buy some on Wednesday. It's Black Friday. I can get them cheap.
You got a fenced in the yard. We live on a main highway. They're gonna get run over.
I'm going to buy a chicken coop.
But you still gotta have a fenced in.
I'm going to buy a chicken coop.
area.
She's fucking cool. But needless to say, Scotty,
I don't disagree with you, Bob.
chickens.
Yeah. but this fucking
And we're gonna love them.
this motherfucker come at her.
Oh, we got a fence.
I mean, fucking
run out
mean.
267
Yeah.
and
And she had a
We have to
wiffle
let
ball
them free
bat,
range a little bit.
beating this motherfucker upside the fucking head.
oh shit.
And
So that's when Bob became a professional boxer. Beating up a big old chicken he caught on the field in
I didn't
Maryville.
didn't become a professional boxer. I was just a fucking silly motherfucker. But needless to-
Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs ever. That's how he was thought to be a running back, was catching
Catch
chicken.
chickens.
Are you serious?
True
That's
story.
what
You
we
could
tried to
have
do
that's
with
gospel.
Amber with
You
my
could have been
grandson
Barry
Clayton.
Sanders.
No, different
Well,
scenario.
I mean, you're white,
He had a
but
big chicken. We're talking little chickens. You got to catch the little.
well, Bob
chickens.
had a big chicken.
That was a big chicken.
I had a big fucking chicken. Barry Sanders didn't have no big fucking chicken.
I
But
was,
needless to say,
The big chickens when he actually became a professional
Yeah.
football player
I
and
was-
chasing the
I was,
big
I was,
guys.
dri- I was driving between Hillsborough and Litchfield the other day, and I was talking on the phone to some people, and I looked over to my right, and there was a fucking eagle standing on top of a deer, and I don't know, I just went, God damn, that's the biggest fucking freedom chicken I've ever seen.
Oh my god! Yes.
And they go, what? I go,
Oh, I gotta tell.
oh,
Amber that.
I'm like, sorry. I'm like, dude, there's this fucking eagle
What?
is sitting on top of the deer, and I don't even know if the fucking deer's dead or not because the fucking eagle's that big. It just looks like he's holding the fucking deer down.
So where
But
were
I
you?
called it
Like,
a freedom chicken.
but like,
I-
where were you at?
I was
Hillsborough and what?
so literally coming out of Hillsborough heading to Litchfield. I was like, on
in
the-
between.
Down that
yeah.
dip?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the flat straight.
I bet you meet me all the time.
Probably. It's I go every Thursday.
I go every day.
Oh, I'm there. every
Kind
Thursday.
of. But
But yeah.
getting
that's
back to this fucking emu.
Back to the.
It's foreign chicken.
This is not the freedom chicken. This is the alien chicken.
oh no, he needs to talk about like we're done with the chicken.
Hold on.
He needs to
He's
talk
not done with
about
the chicken yet.
he needs to talk about the potbelly pig that he annihilated because it was
But
What did you do?
needless to say,
To pepper the
I need an
pig.
ending to this thunder chicken, though.
No,
Well,
you're going to
Janelle-
hear the ending of it.
Janelle was on her period, and Bob had to shoot it.
No. A buddy of mine, he was going to have a wild feed stack. They're over on her.
That was the pig.
No.
Okay.
Well, Bob, tell the story. God damn it!
My
It's
story.
his story. You tell it how you want, Bob.
Yeah. Fuck you.
We'll shut her mic off when you do.
Well, I go out. Daryl was going to do that. I said, "Well, you come over and I'll shoot that son of a bitch, and you can just have the fucker." I took a 22 out there, and I shot that son of a bitch in the head 4 times. They kept going, bing, 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 bouncing off his fucking head. Felt like I got pissed off. Went in the house, got a fucking turkey gun, shot the motherfucker. Worst tasting fucking thing I ever ate in my fucking life.
Because you stressed it.
I didn't stress it.
You serious?
That's my mic. Why'd you turn mine off?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Did you soak it in buttermilk for at least 48 hours?
Well, I have a feeling
That takes
you could have stressed
out
it.
the stress. It'll take out the stress.
I wouldn't soak my dick in buttermilk.
Oh my god.
Are you that
Oh my
stressed, Bob?
god. He should
stressed?
be.
You stress that much, Bob? But no, even when you buy your meat at the grocery
Jesus
store,
Christ.
if it don't look right, soak it in buttermilk 48 hours.
That's a catfish thing. Like your catfish, if it's kind of muddy, soak it
Yeah.
in milk,
Buttermilk.
buttermilk.
It will take any game, any of the stress kill.
I'd
Take
say
that right
if you
out.
shot that bitch a couple times, she
She was
might have been
stressed.
stressed.
That motherfucker.
She was
I did.
stressed.
4 times.
Her muscles were tensed as fuck.
I had a Ruger.
I know mine would if
I
I
had
had
a
a couple
Ruger.
bullets in my head.
I had a Ruger 1022, and that
Yeah.
motherfucker was accurate. And bing, 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 bing. It's like, what the fuck?
I had a feeling if a couple of caps fucking busted off my head, I might have been stressed.
I didn't really give a fuck.
and
I just wanted rid of that son of a bitch.
then try to eat it after.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd say stress might have been the issue on that
Yeah.
one.
That's why it was a little shit tasting. She was shitting herself.
Yeah, I'd say that was definitely a stress issue.
Oh my god.
Who's that?
Your son.
Well,
Hold on.
I don't know.
but then that motherfucker tasted terrible.
Should taste good. That'd have been a pretty meaty chicken.
Yeah.
That motherfucker didn't weigh shit when you picked it up.
Really?
I bet it didn't
I don't
weigh-
feel like
I
that
bet
would be good meat. Oh.
It didn't weigh 35. I bet it didn't weigh 25 pounds when I picked that motherfucker up.
Really?
I mean, it's weighs a little bit more than your typical chicken.
It's all fucking feathers.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, I
You
get
have to
that. but they're
de-feather
usually-
them, right?
Feathers and legs. Oh,
Well,
fucking right.
of course
be
you
like
gotta
it.
defeather them. But
I mean,
they should,
Nah.
like, peacocks are very
Cook it,
small.
feathers and all.
You ought to see.
Peacocks look huge, but peacocks
it wasn't
are
a
very small
peacock.
bodied.
It
They're
was
like
an
a-
emu.
They're
I
like a
know that.
Cornish.
Okay, I'm getting where you're throwing down.
But
yes.
peacocks look huge, and
Yes.
they're very small birds.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, like, I would have figured a emu
I didn't know
would have
that-
been
No.
decent size.
like a good
I figured
butterball
it would have been
turkey or
bigger
something.
than, yeah, I'd have been,
Yeah.
Scotty,
Like,
it wasn't
like a
bad.
good 30-pounder.
I figured that would have been a thick turkey.
25-pounder.
No.
Who fucking
I'll tell
eats
you-
peacocks, by the way?
I ain't talking about eating a peacock. I just meant
Okay.
Talk
if you're
about
talking
size
size-wise, a
difference.
peacock looks huge, but
Well,
they're
they
not
have-
very big.
Okay. I thought you were talking about eating a peacock.
No.
That would be gross.
No,
'Cause they're
because
just-
only if you eat cock, that would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking on Harrison
Touche,
Ford.
bitch.
Well, better take a different chill on that one.
Bob looked at me like, oh, shit.
No, I'm thinking of Harrison Ford on 7 Days, 7 Nights, where he went out and killed that
Oh,
peacock.
yes.
Yeah, I heard they taste like
Yes.
chicken.
He did a what?
Peacock.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
the
seen that
Peacock.
movie.
You have not seen that?
Him and the chick, you got
That-
mail. Whoever she is.
She dated. She was married or dated Ellen DeGeneres.
Meg Ryan.
No,
Yeah, it was Meg Ryan.
No, Meg
Meg
Ryan
Ryan?
is not gay.
It was Meg Ryan. 7 Days, 7 Nights.
7 Days, 7 Nights. That girl
Yeah.
was.
He's walking down the fucking beach, and
What
he
Cody
and
want?
her boyfriend is
He was
her boyfriend is Ross off Friends. Her boyfriend's Ross off Friends.
She was
They,
with Ellen DeGeneres. That was
No, it was Meg Ryan. 7
Was
Days,
it?
7
Meg
Nights.
Ryan. Meg Ryan, first of all, is not a lesbian or
Then
whatever.
I'm thinking
And
a
I don't
different
care-
actress
and I don't-
that Ellen DeGeneres
I don't care if she
was
is.
with.
Alleged.
I mean,
care if
she
she
was
is.
freaking. She was hot. I ain't-
Yeah, I don't care if she is,
ain't
but she
gonna
had
lie.
mail, and anyways, fucking, he walked off, and and he was dressed like a peacock,
Yes.
and she said something about him. She's like, they're beautiful birds, and he's like, yeah, I heard they taste like chicken.
Oh. Oh.
If you're on an island, I'd kill them fucking things too.
Well, fuck yeah.
I'll kill anything that looks edible.
He killed a chicken.
I've been on an island before and I've never seen
call it a beauty-
peacocks.
Let's call it a beauty chicken.
I've seen peacocks
Well,
like
when I worked on my horse
Here.
farm, there was another horse farm, and it was two gay guys. And
Carrollton. Yeah, I know him.
No. This
Oh.
is Mechanicsburg,
Okay.
Dawson area. And they had a shit ton of peacocks on their farm, and they had an albino one. That was weird because, like, you see all the pretty different colors, and then this one, I'm like
Is white.
it
with a
ran
bunch
out of ink. Like God said, nope, you ran out of ink. I ran out of ink, and it was pretty cool. And I was like, can I shoot that? And, put it on my wall. No,
Yeah,
we're all going to.
it was
So
frowned upon.
are we all going to PBR?
I'm going.
Okay.
We should go.
I've never been the only bull riding that I've ever been to is the Greene County Fair.
Oh,
So like PBR, I feel like would
I've
be
been
like
PBR, a PBR
I've been
type,
PBR,
whatever.
I love
I mean,
it.
this was years ago when I
Well,
grew up in
Simmons-
California, and Springfield State Fair when they have the high school rodeo. And Amber
I just think it would
actually
be so
got
much
high
fun.
school rodeo queen, even though she
go
never.
Amber. It's your
She
birthday.
was not even part of anything of the rodeo. She met Cowboy Billy. That's what we called him. He rode bulls, and he asked. We were at the Jason Aldean concert, and he asked her to. They have like a prom thing.
When your brother is struggling to find a beer.
But yeah, she was never. She rode horses, but she did hunter jumper. She was not Western
only-
pleasure saddle.
The only rodeo I've ever been to is Greene County Fair. So I'm super
Rodeos are so much
excited
fun.
to
I've
go
been
to PBR.
I've been to PBR.
But I
I'm
told
super
Clayton
excited to go to
that
PBR.
night though is dirt under the dome, and he's like, "God damn, I almost kind of
What's
want to
dirt in the
the-
dome? The
dirt-
big derby?
dirt track racing."
Stock car racing.
Oh, it's
Well,
good. It's good. Me and Phil went. It's very good. And
I
Clay
would
was like,
love to transfer to fucking doing stock car racing versus.
"Hey, I can hook you up on some cars."
versus all the
I
I
know.
other.
think Scotty knows where to get cars.
No,
I'm
but
talking about cars to
saying,
win.
like,
I can hook
I've
you up.
been talking about it for years, like, because we haven't really been doing much derbying. Mud drags are kind of on the out.
Yeah,
So-
they're kind
Truck
of
pulls are
Okay,
like.
so- So me as the oldest,
when you got Jacksonville right down the road,
right.
it's just
You could do every Friday night if you wanted to.
and you know what? A really fun track, Farmer City, Macon. Macon's a really fun track.
I would love to get back into mud racing. Number one, because
It's not
I
around.
would.
Not as much
It's not really
anymore.
around as much. That's the
It's
biggest
kinda-
thing.
Well, it's not
It's a
around
dying
here.
breed.
It's not around here, but one of Dad's old buddies became friends with me on Facebook. Greg Ward. I think his name's Greg Ward. And they still race around, but they like racing like other.
Probably down like Kentucky.
Right. It's just
Louisiana,
it's not as local as it used to be.
Yeah,
That's
Illinois,
because
it's not.
that's because when Dad stopped doing it, it was just neither here or there. But I think we can make it big around here again. Only
Yeah.
because I'm
We have
only
the
saying that
money
because
to.
only because I want to race. Obviously,
If I had the money to, yeah, I would put on mud races around here all the time.
It's the insurance is what
Yeah,
is the
that's the problem.
most costly thing. That's why people quit doing it.
no.
If I had the
And
money
Illinois
to decide what I
is
wanted
going
to
to
do, it'd be
charge
mud
you up
racing.
the ass. Like you go down to Missouri, you go down to Kentucky, you can go Iowa, wherever. It's a lot cheaper to go run. Come to Illinois, and Illinois is like, nope. You want to put on this
I
race?
think-
Like if
you
you think about it, when
I
we
think-
was, when we was doing out at Fayette, if you think about it, people from Tennessee, Kentucky,
Yeah.
were coming,
Yeah.
people from all around were coming around. They're not doing it now. Now why?
Because the
Because
insurance.
Illinois costs so fucking much
Yep.
money to do anything.
Is it that or other reasons? I mean,
No.
there's other reasons probably.
It's because
But
of
a bigger
insurance
reason-
reasons. So
So
they
if
got
you
to
got that
pass.
fat ass fucking criminal looking motherfucker sitting in goddamn Chicago.
Old what?
JB Pritzker, that fucking bitch. He looks more like a criminal than goddamn Al Capone.
Yeah.
Hey, you think
He's
they got
horrible.
him in a pisser at fucking Freddy's?
They need to put him someplace where somebody can take
He
a
wouldn't fit in the pisser at Freddy's.
I went into Freddy's. I went to Freddy's in
Are you talking
Springfield
about
one
overtime?
time. No, Freddy's
Oh.
in Springfield. Freddy's Burger.
Oh,
Burger.
I've
Did
never
you go
been
on
there.
Clear Lake or
I've never been there.
Wabash?
It's off of
West side or over north?
Be north side. Dirksen or
Yeah,
not? Dirk,
that's Clear Lake. Clear Lake,
Clear
yeah.
Lake. Clear Lake. Yeah, Clear Lake. The corner of Clear Lake there. And I went there one time and I walk in the pisser and take a piss and there's Rob Blagojevic's fucking picture in the fucking pisser, and they're just like praising him, and I'm like,
Can I piss on that picture?
I'm like, there's
Okay,
one of our
like-
criminal. It was him with a bunch of Boy Scouts, and I'm like, well, there was one of our criminals that went to jail. Like, fucking.
I tell you what,
fucking bullshit.
the one
It's
governor.
fucking bullshit.
what was
the way
his-
the politics runs now. They need to take them fuckers to the public square and goddamn buggy whip them motherfuckers.
I agree.
What is a buggy
You know-
What's a
whip?
buggy whip?
You know what we need in 4 years.
You need,
We-
I mean,
in
it'll
4
lash
years,
you and
Like-
it will cut you.
Like,
in
like-
4 years, we
like
need
a
old
lunge
Donald
whip?
T to be Illinois governor.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that would be
love
so
it.
nice.
That would be awesome.
JB, 4 years.
We'd do that. Yeah.
In a fucking
JB
heart, in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it, in a heartbeat.
So I found it really amazing that
I mean,
whenever
I'll take Bailey if you can get him up there.
Yes.
You know what? Candace Owens. That's
I'd
going to
take
be our
Candace.
first woman president.
I think Tulsi Gabbard's got her.
Tulsi. Love her too.
Why
They
am
should
I
be-
not on
they
this?
can
Storm-
run.
or,
They can run.
Rogue.
President
Why-
and vice president.
Why am I
Two of
not
them.
on?
And they're
Tulsi
just-
Gabbard should run as her nickname being Rogue.
Why are you
Yes.
going?
The
Okay,
white
I don't
strip.
know these
No,
people,
they
so I
didn't-
need to know these people
They
because
didn't-
I love woman power.
Tulsi Gabbard is she
She's-
was a combat vet. And
Oh,
Yeah.
she was a colonel, wasn't she?
yeah,
At one time?
she. So she's got. If you look at Rogue off of X-Men, she's got the white streak in
No.
her hair. All right, you should.
Oh, she's awesome.
No, but they
Amazing
need,
woman.
They need
Tulsi
Amazing.
Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard she's from Hawaii, and she was a combat medic in the military. She has a fucking gray streak in her hair.
The
And-
alopecia is what it is.
It's stress from being in the
Being in
military.
the military.
And she
Dealing with our
ran. She
government.
ran as the fucking Democratic primary, and then they all fucking shoved her out. She fucking shut down Kamala. She shut down fucking Hillary. I mean, she fucking made all them look like shit.
Oh, yeah.
bullshit.
And then they fucking went after her and basically shoved her out. So now she said, well, fuck y'all. I'm out. because she's like, why can't we all just get along? One of them things.
Like, let's have common sense and
Yeah.
just like let's
Is
do
she a
common
Democrat?
sense.
Is she a Democrat or
she was
Republican?
she was on the Democratic side, and
Oh.
she's
Yeah.
like, but she got along with all the Republicans as well. So
Because she had common sense.
she's like, why can't we all just get along? And then they all on the Democratic side shoved her out. So now she's part of
Because she
Trump's
didn't want to
team.
join their.
So
Nice.
she's in with fucking RFK and fucking Elon and
Which
Ron
RFK
Paul.
was Democratic.
Yeah,
Kennedy.
so yeah,
And
RFK.
you know,
and-
when, did you see when they put her on the watch list flying?
yeah,
That's fucking bullshit. She's like, that's
She
bullshit.
and I'm like, wait, she was a colonel in the military.
Yeah.
She in the United States airport.
if you want your
They tag her every time she goes.
if you
through
want your
TSA,
first
they tag
woman of color president.
Candace Owens.
Yeah.
But wait,
Candace
I'm telling you,
Owens.
Tulsi Gabbard right there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll back,
Tulsi,
I'll back
but
either one of
when
them
you
girls
say-
up.
First black woman
Well, Tulsi
president.
considered woman of color
Is she
because she's
actually a
Hawaiian.
black
Because she's
woman of
Hawaiian.
color or is she
But-
Hawaiian?
She's Hawaiian.
Is she,
But
okay.
put
that
her
was-
and Candace
Woman of-
Owens as running mates, whether each one, I would 100% vote. Like for Hillary, she's a dumbass.
Yeah.
Fucking Kamala,
Hillary who?
Hillary that killed.
I'm not gonna lie.
Clinton.
I voted for
Hillary,
Yeah,
Hillary.
we already threw her.
She's a
Wow.
fucking criminal motherfucker from the get-go.
Exactly. Watch 13 hours. So, but for once Trump is done with his 4 years for Republican, I am.
I don't even think
So
he'll make it
No,
4 years.
Let's get the first woman in office. She would able to
That's
handle.
what I've been saying forever.
No, I guarantee you. J.D.
but
Vance has
she-
probably got that.
But she would be a woman that could be in the good old boys club with the rest of the countries.
Yeah,
See,
but,
Because
Here's-
those world
here's how-
leaders
just-
are good
This
old boy
is
club.
this is me going down.
Kamala could not handle
Oh my god,
it.
I'm gonna
This
need a
is-
foxhole.
You need a foxhole.
I'm gonna need a foxhole before this whole conversation.
All right, foxhole.
Foxhole.
I was gonna swing, but
it's a goddamn Kaiser bleed. You know, goddamn.
Oh my god.
almost did.
Yeah.
They calls it a Kaiser blade. I calls it a swing blade.
That's so.
Nah, I guess him God got down there. He calls and he come down
Sleep
them,
like a baby.
them damn taters.
My safe place, my safe place.
For work. I don't drink whiskey.
Ain't got no gas.
Somehow
That's me and
it
Jay.
feels to hurt.
If Jaylee ever hears this,
might be
we know what's wrong. Ain't got no gas in it.
Since you said goodbye.
That old Billy Thornton, he's been fucking crazy. a little
Oh,
Oh,
have
I
you
love
seen
it.
his new
Yes.
show?
That new
Lamb
show?
bit. He's on the
Lamb
new.
Man.
He's on the new fucking Trailer Park Boys.
No.
Oh, I
That
have
new
not
movie?
seen that.
No,
Yeah.
you need to.
I have not.
You
seen
need
that.
to see Landman. Landman.
Is that what it's called?
I'm gonna tell you one scene from Landman. He says the bartender says
Love
he-
that. That's my favorite scene.
he was drinking ultras and he goes, you really want ultras? And he goes, I'm gonna tell you what, buddy.
Well, no, he was
give me
talking
6
about
of ultras.
he don't drink.
Yeah, give me 6 of ultras, and then I'll come back tomorrow and drink 6 of whiskeys.
Whiskeys,
You tell me how I'm different.
Because he's like, oh, give me an ultra. And he goes, I quit drinking. And he was like, what do you mean? The bartender, what do you mean you quit drinking? And he was like, beer has alcohol. Your ultra has alcohol in it. And he goes, fucking orange juice has more alcohol in it than this fucking ultra. And then he goes, well, I've been like 6 years sober and this and that. And Billy Bob Thornton goes,
Give me 6
well,
of
give me
ultras.
6 ultras today. I'll come in, drink 6
6
whiskeys
whiskeys
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
And you tell me if I'm.
You tell me how I'm
alcohol-
different.
how
I
I'm
remember
different.
on I remember
Who invited
two-
this guy?
I remember on two and a half men, there was an episode where Charlie kept saying how he was sober.
Todd Stevens. Yay!
3-pointer.
And
We'll just lock it. We'll lock it.
but Charlie, he kept saying how he was sober and he was carrying around a 6-pack drinking all day, and he's like, "I'm finally sober," and they're like, "Drinking." He goes, "Well, that's just light beer."
Well,
Okay, so
it's
we're
just like an
gonna-
ultra.
I worked for a guy like that. The fucker, he
Drink
got,
light
There
beer,
is a
but-
he got
difference
pulled
from
over.
drinking beer and drinking whiskey.
and he was left the country club. He got pulled over,
Man,
and he'd been
those
drinking
are
CC
fresh.
and water all night long.
Fresh things are cool.
And about 2 weeks later, we was having a big wing ding and everything like this.
A wing ding.
A wing ding. And this fucker was standing there drinking beer and everything. We go, we thought you quit drinking. He goes, "Well, I did. I'm drinking beer now." He goes, "That ain't drinking. You just ain't drinking."
Yeah.
Look,
So we're going to take a
what?
beer
It ain't
test.
drinking. We're doing taste test.
We're going to taste test.
Taste
Like,
test.
what, this shit over here?
no.
No, not that shit.
No. We're doing
Some other shit.
Hand of Fate.
Cassie brought one.
So this is what we.
It's from
this is what Scotty
Petersburg,
does.
Illinois.
Petersburg, Illinois.
Best brewery ever.
Scotty, I don't even make it close to the goddamn bucket.
No, you haven't made it anywhere close.
Yeah.
No. I'm 2 for 2.
I'm one
Just to
for
let
two.
you know, Bob. 2 for 2.
I'm one for two.
I'm 2 for
Bob,
2.
move that cup over here if you would. I can't reach it.
Oh, do you have T-Rex arms?
No, I ain't that bad off. Oh,
We
so
got
we're
big
gonna do.
titties that slow you down.
We're gonna do the Hand of Fate.
Stop.
Hand of Fate.
Hand of Fate.
So you said this is the Petersburg.
Hand of Fate.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Hand of.
Why is at my
Not
house?
hand of Fate.
Hand of Fate.
Petersburg, Illinois.
Hang on. Let me pour this on.
This
the
is
description
from
to give it
this
a
is
chance
from
to-
Petersburg, Illinois.
Give it a chance to fucking.
I mean, it pours good.
There and actually, if you get it draft, it is chef's kiss draft.
So this
And
is
there's
Hand of Fate Brewing Company.
Yes, and Petersburg, Illinois.
This is the Double Beam Dream Cream Ale. It's a 5.1%.
Stop growling in the.
12 ounces of it. You got a whole. God damn, but it's just fucking.
I ain't growling in this
He ain't
motherfucker.
growling. He's just trying. That's just fucking the alpha coming out in him. God damn it. We'll shut you off, Bob, till we need you again.
yeah. There we go.
All
What
I
else
can
we
hear
got
is
on
Bob
this?
going.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, Scotty.
I'll be asleep straight back.
Brewed and canned.
In Petersburg,
For
Illinois.
Hand of Fate Brewing Company, Petersburg, Illinois.
Peter bumping motherfuckers.
Something about their distilled brewery LLC, Normal, Illinois, but it's an Illinois
No,
beer.
that's me. That one's from Petersburg.
I'm just reading it. Sorry. So I didn't
Oh.
mean to do that. I'm reading what's on the can.
I know, but I was saying that can's from Petersburg.
But what is
This
the
can's from
Not
fucking
normal.
Petersburg.
what's the
from
flavor
Petersburg.
though?
Oh, it's the Double Beam Dream Cream Ale.
Okay.
Now, you want cream?
You want cream?
No cream.
No cream?
No
Okay,
cream.
no cream.
Cream?
No cream.
I've had.
Oh, did you bring back your shots with you?
Yeah, I have
they're in
that.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to do that too.
But yeah, I have.
You've-
Cream has not been.
But you've had Hand of Fate, though, right?
I have not had him.
Oh, I thought you had.
No. I know Petersburg very well. I used to trim for Petersburg.
We used to
Yes.
race mud trucks over in Petersburg.
Well,
did.
you worked out there.
I did.
Yeah.
I know there's. I wanted to bring. There's one. I'm still going to go over there and get it one of these days. It's called Mud Jug or something. That's a local from over there. And
Well, we'll
there's
have to take a trip because we can go there and they
there's
got
a
the
gas station.
Yeah.
There's a FS gas station
Yep.
next to Menard Electric that it has a bunch of shit in it, and then there's a mud jug in there. I want to get one of these days, and I want to review it. So I'm all for.
I've been wanting to go to Hand and Fate and get all their other different ones
I'm
to
all
do the
for it.
beer, and then I
I'm
can
all
stop
for it.
there and get that mud
I'm all
jug for
it.
you.
No, we need to make it a weekend deal or something
Yes.
because
Yes.
I can take you on some side roads because I know that fucking
in
area.
Petersburg?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
grew
know
up
the
there.
side roads there. I
What do you
only
mean?
know
You grew up
straight
in
roads.
Greenfield, Illinois. What do you mean?
But he
I
worked.
did all the fucking tree trimming outside
Oh,
of Petersburg.
yeah.
Petersburg.
So I know all
he
the
knows
side
all the
roads.
outsides.
I have been like the outside roads of Petersburg. Just probably not as much as you have.
Probably
but
not.
Probably not.
Stacy, I think
But
you've
it's
been
so-
on every outside
But
road.
I haven't.
in the-
But here's the thing: have not been there in years. I'd love to go back there and
Yeah.
revisit all those
We
places
should
that
do
I
that.
fucking grew up
Yeah.
and whatnot.
That would be so nice.
It'd be awesome. I love
And
it.
then there is.
Well, I
I,
mean,
know
if
a couple
you
of the
had a
side
bus,
roads. There's
we could still
like
do
little
that.
sidebars too.
I said it. If you had a bus, we could still do that. But here we are.
Well, we got an expedition.
Oh,
That's
we
closest
do.
we're gonna get.
We do, and it's already fucking jacked. So
Yeah. Because
thank you, Scotty.
Hey,
Either way.
at least I don't have to climb through the driver's side door anymore.
Okay, so we're gonna
Alright.
try this
Let's try
beer.
this.
We're gonna try this beer.
I already know what this beer tastes like, but
I don't, Bob.
Bob, you want to try it?
White Avenatti?
The fuck
Is that
does
the
that
name
mean?
of a horse?
Yes.
White Avenatti.
Anyway,
So Bob's not paying attention, but
cheers to Double Beam Dream.
Bob.
Dream. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
You can smell that immediately.
Tastes like peanuts.
It's almost like boiled peanuts in a soda
It does
Yeah.
have
and
a.
a Coke.
Yeah.
Boiled peanuts. and
I
a Coke.
taste the vanilla.
There's a vanillaness to it, but there's
Yeah,
a,
that's what I'm saying. It's a boiled peanuts and a Coke.
Yeah. It really does.
yeah.
I'm trying to.
I've
swallow
always
it.
tried to think of that taste because when I lived in Tennessee, I always had the boiled peanuts and Coke.
That's what it tastes like. Boiled peanuts and a Coke with vanilla.
Yeah.
I ain't turned on though.
Oh, we heard you.
Well, no,
You are, but you just got your mic away from you. That's
your
fine.
mic's away from you.
We got a horse race.
It's not
Don't worry
bad.
about it. It ain't bad.
No, it ain't terrible. I still want to, like I said, I want to go there and I'm going to get there was one I seen that was a mud jug. I was curious of how it tasted.
Am I turned back on?
Well,
You sure are.
we should do start off, go to Hand and Fate because they got food there, and
Yeah.
then we can try all that, and then do the
Let's,
country cruising of Petersburg.
yeah, let's get a hold of these.
Ooh,
I say we get a hold of the Hand of Fate people when we do the whole.
podcast there.
No.
Oh.
But
I thought that's what we were going to.
I was just saying, like,
when
we
when
could-
I first
we could try to
discovered
promote
Hand-
them because they're local.
when I
We
first
just we
discovered Hand of
honestly
Fate,
just promoted
it
them.
was Lupin for Loopy. It was like 12.9%, whatever,
Yeah.
and I worked at Motorheads. Had it on draft.
I just
Yeah.
I just aggravate
Drink one
you.
though. It felt like I drank 6 beers, and I drank 2 drafts of that. And I was like, oh shit. And one of my coworkers was like, I'm driving you home. You fucked up. And I was like, I think it felt like I drank a 12-pack of beer. That was Lupin for Loopy. And it was very good. If you like that craft IPA type.
Yeah, I don't.
But I didn't either. But it tasted really, really good. Yeah. And then they had the double bean. And then they have...
That wasn't bad. But yeah,
that was really
normal IPAs. Normal IPAs.
Yeah. So what that one we just drank, that is a double bean. It is brewed with coffee. That's a coffee beer.
Oh, see, that's why I probably like it.
See, and that I tasted that in it.
You could smell it.
And I genuinely, when it comes to coffee, I fucking hate it. It tastes like burnt beans.
Are you fucking serious?
I can't stand coffee. It tastes like burnt beans.
No.
What is coffee?
It's boiled beans.
Nah.
They're boiled beans.
But it tastes like burnt beans.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you need a good shit in the morning, you drink coffee.
I could shit in the morning without coffee. My bowels work just fine.
Well, some people can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just, but,
mine works.
And then they have, I think it's a 1776. Is that
you hit 40 years
the year or when we became free? Was it 1776?
Yes, 1776.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yes.
I didn't know if it was 1876 or 1776. Keep them off. But they got that. And then they shit. I'm trying to think of the other flavors they got. And then I think it's springtime. They do a dreamsicle one, and that one's really good. And they have black cherry, peach.
I could care less about coffee because I know.
Well, no, the rest of their brews is not. That one is just. And they actually did a triple bean, which was twice the alcohol percentage of the double bean, and it was so good.
God damn it, Jeremy.
Marvelous mystery.
See, I have,
but we should. I would definitely, and then actually
I would love to go there.
Get you there, put you on the wall. Because you can marker on their, like, Sharpie on their wall. The kids took me there for Mother's Day.
It's so on, like.
I'll go there next week. I don't care.
I've not been there. But I have.
Hannah would go to.
I got nothing to do next week.
Me neither.
I don't. Well, apparently I don't either because Mom's not having Thanksgiving.
Well, no, let's talk about that today.
Today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Okay, but Mom was very adamant that we were still having Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving.
But we're not.
But she said that originally, and then she was like, "Oh no, we're not doing it now." And then she tried to blame it on Bethany, and she's like,
"She's got shit to do herself."
Oh yeah.
I thought it was because she gave in like. Well, Jaylee and Bo was going to be here and all that. And then, then I told Phil, and I'm like, I said, since we're not doing actual Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry, my boyfriend is a fucktard.
You should let the kids' mom know, like, hey, maybe that side of the family would like to have the kids on Thanksgiving since our family's not doing it. And then we could do a blackout Wednesday.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm going to see Moana Wednesday.
Whoa!
But
what
during
time?
the day. It's going to be early.
No, wait. No, wait.
4:45 show.
No, wait.
Oh, so you're good.
No, wait.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
no, wait.
Wednesday doesn't start until like 10 o'clock.
Did you just say you're going to go see Moana?
I did.
Okay, so if you're going to go see Moana, are you going to Jacksonville? So you'll help me with the 3 little ones because
I will not.
No, because they want to go see Moana too, and I want to go see Moana.
When are you taking them?
Well, Same day as Scotty's going.
I've already got the tickets and the seats. So
how do you get the tickets and the seats
you do
before?
it online.
Yeah, you do it online. You can buy your shit before.
Well, we're going to be in the same area as you. I'll just have the kids sit with you.
You can't
No,
do that.
you gotta
You gotta
pick your
pick your
seats.
seats.
In Jacksonville?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to pick your
Yes.
seats.
So you better get online before it's sold out. Otherwise, you ain't doing Blackout Wednesday.
I'm going to see with Cassie and Zach and
Or
Ezra.
I said Cassidy. Cassie and Zach. Cassie
Ezra
with a
and
K.
Maeve.
I know. I was like, oh man, I heard you
going to
guys
see
talking
this-
about that.
I'm going to see
And I
this
was like, I
fucking
wanna
chicken
go.
and this pig and see if they've.
Have you ever?
developed
Did
it.
you ever see Moana 1?
I did.
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
Very spectacular.
And that's what
So-
you talked about
Yeah,
when you
I
saw
was-
it, and the
yeah.
chicken. You can't
The
go, and
fucking
I'm like,
chicken.
yes,
It's like the fucking
Yes.
squirrel on Ice Age.
yes.
So let me tell you, whenever I took Kinsley to Disney on Ice, and they did like this whole, it's a treasure hunt for how, whatever Disney movies next or whatever. And it came to Moana, and I looked at Kinsley and I go, I bet it's Moana. She goes, Gigi, I bet it is too. And it was Moana. It was Moana. And I go, soon as they came out on that boat, Moana came out, I was like, I don't know who was more excited. If it was me or Kinsley. I was like,
I think
Moana
Moana is the
Are you
new
excited
Lion
for
King.
the Moana the Moana?
oh yeah, the whole live shit. Yeah.
the live one.
Yeah, totally excited for that.
I'm excited for How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh.
Uh,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I do want to. I wouldn't take the little ones, but I would take Kinsley, and that's where I want to go is to see Wicked.
Yeah.
I only think that Kinsley's the only one that would. Well,
Really be
She will-
interested into it. than the
Kinsley
little ones.
already said, I was like, hey, do you want to go see Wicked with me? And she goes, what's Wicked? And I go, it's the Wizard of Oz. And she goes, oh. And she started singing a song. I was like, yep, we're going. But the other two little ones, I don't think they would get
I
that.
would love to see the Broadway show. With
However,
Wicked.
me too. But I don't think
Just fly
that
north and do it.
Carter and Lennon would get Wicked.
No.
Now Carter and Lennon would get Moana.
Moana. Oh,
Right.
For
for
sure.
sure. Yeah.
So we'll probably see you on the
Because
movie
me
theater.
and Lennon has watched Moana
Oh, yeah.
a million times.
Well, I'm supposed to be there Wednesday at like 4:45. I think is the showing.
Is that early? On Wednesday?
Well, we picked that early of Wednesday because
Oh.
I'll just be getting off work. So we picked.
So
Yeah, I
you-
don't
you'd
get out
be
of work
already
till
in
5,
town.
so.
Yeah.
And then I would have to wait to go pick up the girls and,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah, no.
enjoy my Blackout Wednesday this time.
No,
not, or
we
you
was
are?
we was
I
was
am.
talking about later on, and then we was like, wait a minute, like, should we do it earlier? And I'm like,
No.
not that I'm gonna go to the bar.
But
I will be in Jacksonville early.
so after the movie, like
Yeah.
We're going to do a
I
Blackout
want to
Wednesday.
do like a world tour Blackout
I'd be fine
Wednesday.
with that.
Like
We'd go-
if you
Yeah.
want to do like Hitch a Ride and
Yeah.
do a Blackout
We
Wednesday,
can do that.
because
Where
I
the
told
fuck is
Phil
my invite?
You're taking your
You're-
fucking
you have your
grandchildren to see
grandkids.
Moana.
No,
Did you
I-
not just fucking hear yourself?
I don't have tickets for that yet.
Oh,
But are you gonna have them
are
Wednesday
you gonna
night?
have fucking tickets
No, I will
Wednesday
not
night?
have them Wednesday night. I don't get off work till 5.
Then why is this whole conversation taking place? We were
I
all
just
talking
want to
about
go with you
Moana.
guys to go
All
have
right.
a
We've been
Blackout
talking about
Wednesday.
Moana on Wednesday.
No, I'll take them to Moana like after Thanksgiving.
Oh, so you're not doing it?
No,
that Wednesday.
no, no,
okay,
no.
okay, I got it. I got
Were
it.
you where I was? You were the same place though. She said.
I
something-
thought she was talking about on Wednesday, Blackout Wednesday.
Going
No,
after-
I'm not
That's
taking them.
where
No.
I was at. So no, I want to do the world tour.
Yeah.
Start out in my neck of the woods, and then kind of push back this way.
Yeah.
What do you mean by your neck of the woods? Like
Well,
Greenfield?
start at Maddie's and Locals, and then the Shed, and then
But you're talking about like
like
afternoon.
yeah, and then
Well, he has a movie
Uptown.
at 4.
I have a movie.
He has a movie at 4.
well, no, I meant after his movie. You don't start doing
in Jacksonville.
Blackout Wednesday until like 8 or 9.
So who is like driving us to this?
Hopefully my most gracious, beloved, love the man to death.
You're not my husband, so that's fine.
Well, that's my plan. I haven't really talked to Phil about it, but I would love to do that.
But you made a plan.
Well, we
But
used to
that's
know.
my plan in my head to do it. And if you all go, that would be cool
we got
to get
plan
you
to plan.
out of Greene County
Well, we
and
would-
go into some other counties.
We used to
and
know
just-
a guy that had a bus.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we got an expedition.
Oh,
We kind of semi
But
got a
it's
bus.
wrecked.
Yeah. It still runs. It still gets you to point A to
I'll
point B
drive.
to back to.
I'll totally drive.
But well,
Who
yeah,
the
you're.
fuck? Who the fuck?
Yeah,
wrecked the
well, you
fuck
know
out
what?
of it?
What?
Some big ass doe just ran, smacked
Yeah,
into
some
it.
big bitch just
Some
ran
big old
inside the
bitch.
fucking thing.
Unfortunately, Scotty was the driver.
Some bitch will go all the way
But
to
you know
Colorado
what?
and back
She
with no
still
issues,
goes.
but the bitch can't get out of Greene County without fucking
Yeah,
smacking some heat.
yeah. But
Well, you know.
if we could do that and then, get like Hannah and Nick and all that shit, and
That'd be fun.
just to get out of this area because it's just the same old, same old.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I can totally
No,
get that.
Just to
Yeah,
go.
I would love
get out,
that.
and then come back to this area. Yeah.
Totally.
But to
I would
actually
totally love
do a
that.
Blackout Wednesday and not have to get up early
In the morning.
on Thanksgiving.
That's
We
where
don't
I
have to
love.
get up
That's
early.
part I love.
And we do not have to get ready for anything. We don't have to
We don't have to rush
prepare
making
any
some dip.
food or
Yeah.
anything.
But I feel like
know?
somebody's gonna have to keep me occupied because I'm that emotional person.
Occupied for what?
I'll
Like
tell
so-
you, I'll
so
tell you
when I-
you
shit's
will
good.
have
No,
a blast.
no,
because
no, no, hold on.
You are a people person. You're
I
gonna
know,
be in a new
but I'm
place and then be
saying-
like, and you probably would know people.
I'm saying
there.
if
I'll
I
tell
get
you
up,
to keep your shit
I get up on Thanksgiving morning, and this, I'm not even lying. This will be the first time in my 47 years of not being with either one of my parents on Thanksgiving. It's going to be very hard for me.
All right. Well, then I will.
Sorry, I'm not trying to cry.
I will stay home.
I won't.
I will stay home with you. I will.
No,
wait.
like I'm
I
saying,
don't
if
want to
we
be
can
on
go
the
out, if we
passenger
can,
side because I know what's on the passenger side.
if I can go out the night before, I probably will be fine. If
Well,
I
then-
can just sleep through it on Thanksgiving Day, I'll probably be fine.
Then you know
I was
what?
with
You know
last
what?
year.
You know what?
What?
I was with you last year.
No, we're talking about this
We
year.
were at my parents' house.
Yeah, we were at Miss Linda's last year. But then, you know what we can do?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can get
I
up
shut up,
Thanksgiving,
Mom.
find places that are open, which a lot of places are. They're all over my.
We could probably go like
And then-
road
and then
tripping
do-
and like
yeah.
get road cones that we don't own.
Find llamas. Because remember, I mean,
Mm.
we did get the road cones and there was llamas. And then we could do like a brunch thing and
I just gotta figure something out because I will. It's just gonna be really weird for me. Like it's probably weird for him too, but
I mean,
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
really weird
It's
for
just
me.
I've
been alone my
lived for
entire
so
fucking
long.
life.
I know, but it's
lived
just
so
weird
long
for me.
Just not being with family, like my immediate family. My family is my friends. Like
I love family, but I could be alone.
Stacy
I could
is
be
my
alone
family. She's
entire
my
life,
friend.
and I could still.
I get it.
survive.
Like
oh, I call bullshit.
but I mean, we could do that even.
From
I
your
mean, it
perspective,
depends how blackout we get Wednesday, and then if we get up
Well, if I'm blacked
5,
out on
6
Wednesday,
o'clock on a Thursday, then we can just get up and just if Grafton's open or something, that's what I was thinking.
My favorite-
Grafton open. Let's go down there.
My favorite times growing up was always open beer drinking season Wednesday at Sidebusters.
And Dad was
That
always
was
there.
in
That was
Rockbridge.
always the best time.
And Dad was
because
always there.
Everybody went there.
Yeah.
And it was, me and granted, it was only a few blocks home. but going there was like, it was just the best time because like everybody, it's one of those things like, if you got multiple bars in town, you got multiple options. But if there's like limited bars, everybody goes to that bar.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, Sodbusters was like
good.
the bar. So there'd be like everybody would be there.
Oh, I'm good.
See, I never got to experience.
You know what I mean?
that.
Because that's the thing about the small town is
Yeah.
everybody's at
Yeah.
there's
And I've
one
done
bar.
that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one bar, and if anybody comes back home for holidays, they go to
That's
that
where
one
everybody's
bar.
at. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody went to, and it was just fucking.
Yeah.
That was the best.
I don't go to no bar.
See, and that's what my
think you're still
true
shut
like
off.
best blackout Wednesday I ever had
What did you
was with Amber and Hannah. Amber and Trevor came home for Thanksgiving,
Fuck you, Scotty.
and we did
Fuck you
the
again,
whole
Scotty.
the little town bar tour, and got to we did the country roads, so we weren't gonna kill family on the way to the next bar because they were all at home. We were on a country road.
Why was that?
Dirt,
Because Phil
rock,
was driving you?
dirt, and rock. But no, oh my gosh! I tell you what, though, them girls, they're little shitheads. So I was living in Divernon at the time. They're like, they stayed on the phone with me because I wanted to make sure they get back to their dad's, that he lived out in the country. Oh, yeah, we just pulled up in Dad's driveway. And you can hear the gravel. They pulled up. This is how bullshit these girls were. They pulled up to make sure I heard the gravel in the driveway. And they backed out as soon as they hung up with me and went to Farmersville.
I'll get
And then-
this text, wipe that up.
Trevor, Amber's husband, texts me, Amber and Hannah with you? And this is like an hour and a half, 2 hours later. And I said, no, I'm in bed.
Stop. I got it.
I said, I listened to them. They're at their dad's house. He goes, well, I'm at Scott's house and there's no Amber and Hannah here. So I fucking start blowing up their phones. And I was like, where the fuck are you? This and that. I was like, you're supposed to be at your dad's house. Amber finally calls me and she goes, well, Trevor called me and we got in trouble and she had to break up this little session that Hannah had with somebody at the time.
Sorry.
I was like, oh, God. What are you guys doing?
It's
But that was my best blackout. Because Amber and Hannah were the comedy. What in the hell? Amber and Hannah were the comedy show of the whole night. Because the next
So
morning,
fucking serious.
I'm trying to tell them a story. Bob,
I'm trying to-
oh my God! Bob! Oh my God! Don't do that ever again as a man, Bob. Please, ever. You guys, if you can't see this on video, he just so
My boyfriend is a fucking idiot.
He took that thing
long
like a
neck
champ.
without gagging. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Took
I
that-
was trying to go on with my story.
I was
and-
trying to follow it too.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm
Oh,
trying to
shit,
follow
Bob.
it. I'm
You
trying
know,
to. I'm trying to follow it in between.
So Stacy,
I feel like
I
you're
don't think Bob opposes to strap-ons.
I feel like everybody's got a bob.
No.
Ooh, he freaking. I'm sorry, but I cannot get it down to the fucking.
I think this is the point where we need to do a shot.
Yes. He got that shit down to the fucking shoulders.
Like, Bob is not no amateur.
He is not, but Bob,
No
don't show
amateur.
that stuff off in public.
Look, he don't give a rat's ass. Look, he's
Just
still gonna
saying,
go.
Bob, so a long-necked bottle, a Bush Light.
Long
You
neck
long-
beer never broke my heart.
Bob, you.
No, Bob don't do liquor.
What the fuck are we doing?
Well,
No, he only does long-neck bottles.
Cassie and Stacy do liquor. Bob does not do liquor.
Whew. So anyway, whenever
We need
what
a
I
shot.
was trying to get back to my point about I got Wednesday with Hannah and Amber is when Amber comes out to visit,
Bob,
you need
sit
Amber
down.
and Hannah on this.
Sit down.
Or gladly.
I've already told them about it, and Hannah's like, "Fuck yeah, we could do this."
When are they coming out? They can come on whenever.
Well, it'll be when Amber comes out. It'll be in May of next year. So I've told Amber to time slot you and Hannah come on the podcast.
For sure. Oh, Jesus.
You gonna invite me back?
No.
You're
Yes.
gonna be here every
Yes,
goddamn
every-
podcast, Bob. You're not going anywhere.
This is so dumb.
And make them spill beer and long neck it.
You're gonna be here.
You're a long necker.
You're gonna
That's
be
your
here every
nickname,
day
Bob.
of the
You're a
fucking
long
week.
necker.
I hope you realize what you've done because you're gonna be here every day.
Oh shit, he's about to do it again.
You're gonna be here every fucking day we have one of these.
The fact that we're like literally recording and he walks up like a whole totally mid screen. It was like,
Doesn't
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, but
What is he?
he took that
You need
freaking
people
neck of
to
that.
see this.
Yes.
No.
We're on
Hey,
video, dipshit.
but nobody's gonna see this video at all. Not a fucking bit of it.
What?
Because why would we? We don't put the video out. It's just for insurance purposes. That's why we make the video.
Nobody told me nothing like that. I'd been acting a whole lot better.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. You've been doing just fine.
You're good.
Okay, so we're gonna take a shot.
I gotta get some fucking cups.
Look,
Foxhole,
Not those cups, Bob.
shot cup.
Let me grab some cups.
Oh, fuck you, Cassie.
It's almost like ASMR.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
What is it?
Like, I just have Scotty record you just breathing, and I'd pass right out.
Yeah. Kind of like give you the Discovery Channel vibes. A little bit.
A little bit. So anyway, yeah. So in May, I know it's far away, but we're gonna have the Amber and Hannah.
no,
shit
you're not
show.
doing any shots.
But
These are not
Jenny, Hannah's friend, which she's a riot, and Hannah, Jenny's like, "What?" I said, "You gotta come to Wright's,
You don't even
Jacktown."
see Bob.
Because you're out of the picture.
Oh,
Oh,
what about Bob? What about Bob?
What about Bob?
What about Bob? That's a good looking man right there. I'll tell you what.
That's a fucking.
Look, he's I'm telling you right
Boy,
now.
if I've ever seen anybody
He's
fight
honestly
a fucking
sitting.
ostrich.
He's honestly sitting there looking at himself, thinking about like, I'm a
Thinking
fucking
about life.
sexy motherfucker.
He was a good looking man.
And then he got out of the camera view.
He's sitting there like, I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Porter,
Say
Puerto
it, Puerto
I'm
Rican.
fucking what?
Nothing.
Puerto
I'm gonna
Rican.
turn your
Say
fucking
Puerto
mind
Rican.
back and no.
Say Puerto Rican.
Fighting that ostrich. Don't turn him back
Oh.
on.
Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican.
Fighting that fucking
Puerto
ostrich.
Rican.
It was a fucking emu. You got fucked. It was a fucking emu.
Well, at first you said it was a peacock.
No, I did not say it was a fucking peacock. I said it was a goddamn emu.
It's a fucking thunder
Is a
chicken.
Puerto Rican.
A thunder chicken.
Thunder chicken.
The motherfucker was mean, though.
And that goddamn thunder chicken. No. Oh my
It-
God.
It'd be like you fucking a billy goat.
He's got some strange ASMR sounds.
I'm telling you right now, I got a lot of editing to do.
Yeah.
You do. You do. You do.
What do you got to edit
Early
it
Happy
for?
Thanksgiving.
What do you got to edit it for?
I gotta make it sound tolerable.
You're snoring.
I don't know if you've heard it, Bob, but this motherfucker has had a lot of noises in it.
It's like you sitting here going,
So I've gotta go through this entire fucking thing, and I've got to make it listenable to where you can listen to it.
Fine, I won't even say another fucking
Bob, you
I
really
didn't say
haven't
you
been
can't say
saying
another
anything.
word.
It was just
it wasn't your words. It was your afterwards.
Bob,
Yeah.
So when you
no,
talk, after
Bob.
you talk, you go, you know, I
Bob, stop.
tear that fucking emu up.
Bob, it wasn't your afterwards. It was you sitting there listening to the horse races while we're trying to talk. Is what I edited out.
the horns going off.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that. You listening to the horse races is what I had to mute, and I'll have to edit out later.
No.
You want me to give up my fucking horse races?
We never said to give up the horse
No,
races.
I said that you made your you let your horse races play in the middle of all of it.
This is where
Here's the motherfucker.
You had your horse races going in the middle of it, and I had to fucking back that shit off, and I'll have to edit it out later.
Well, I couldn't goddamn hear the motherfuckers with these fucking earmuffs on.
No shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I have to edit later.
Okay, rocket scientist.
We're talking about the same thing.
the first voice battle argument.
Boy, you need to get some hearing aids.
no, it's all on you, bitch.
No, I think I heard it just fine. I gotta get some editing aids for whenever we fucking
Aids.
play your shit back. I gotta turn it off.
I told you I had a horse race I would have listened to.
No, and I knew that. And
So
I
I
fucking
told
muted
you-
your mic, but it kept picking up through all of our mics.
Yeah.
We're sitting over here like,
We're
yeah,
trying
we're going to go to
conversate.
Petersburg, and in the back, Redfoot comes through, and here it comes from the other fucking stretch. And next thing you know is I lost all my fucking money. But wait, and I'm like getting all the fucking buttons, and I'm like, divorce coming in third, coming through the back.
Wait, which one did I hit? Did I hit this one?
And I just kept hitting buttons, and I'm like, fuck
Shoot.
me.
Where's the button? Where's the
Well,
second?
goddamn, it's a little bit fun there, dickhead.
No, I know. I'm saying I got to edit it later, but I'll get it worked out. Don't worry, it won't be an interference.
We're
Well,
not saying
What we're talking about right now the fucking people listening won't even understand.
Well,
because
if you need
all
some
edited out.
anal ease or some KY gel to shove up
Oh,
your
wait.
Whoa.
and take care of it.
Bob,
That's
we do
a
not
little-
need to know
that's a little
your.
ratchet.
We don't need to know your backdoor secrets, Bob. That's
Why
okay.
you gotta be ratchet?
I'm trying to help
That's okay,
us out.
Bob.
Don't
Don't
worry.
need to know the back.
Why are you trying to help out my brother? He don't need no back
I'm
white
gonna
jelly.
sit
We don't
here
know about
and I'll listen
your
to the entire
secretions.
thing through. I'll listen to the entire thing through, and I'll edit it to where this conversation doesn't even need to take place.
Don't worry.
The only reason this conversation
Backdoor
is taking place
secretions
is
are
because it's already
private.
happened.
Yes. Because we're on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll have it edited to where this conversation never needed to take place.
Oh, no. We have to
No.
have that conversation.
Oh, it'll be on there, but it never needed.
Sorry. I love you, Bob.
There's
Love
a
you,
reason
Bob.
why. There's a reason why I told him when
Bob-
you need to go to the horse races at the levee, say foxhole, and he never said
Yeah.
foxhole, and he just
Bob, you know,
proceeded.
Bob, you know what we need to do? We need to make the Yellowstone of rights, and we need to make us.
Why are
No.
you? Oh my
We
god! I
need to
can't
make.
stop
We
crunching.
we need to make.
I hate it.
We need to make us a fucking TV show. Fuck TV. We'll make a fucking whatever. Instagram
I'm all
show.
in.
Let's make.
Do you understand this
Let's make
motherfucker?
a Yellowstone version of rights.
Yeah.
Do you
So where
understand
we
that?
just let's make some short clips.
Instead of on horses,
let's-
you're on side by sides.
Yeah, let's make some short clips. Let's just make some fucking.
That would be awesome.
Let's make some train station
Cassie.
moments.
Oh.
I know places to get rid of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big ass hog farm. That's a good place to start with.
Hanners?
Hog farm.
Yeah.
Hog farm.
Dude, why do we do that? Let's
but
make some.
cut off their
we don't
calves,
need the
'cause
train
you know, got-
station. We just need the hog farm.
I mean,
Nobody, you didn't see any of this? We're gonna make some fucking short clips.
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
I say do this.
Just wanted to, no, I would. I'd take somebody out and drop
We're
them
gonna
off
call
in a
it-
heartbeat.
We're gonna call it
Hand on heartbeat.
right stone.
right stone.
Let's
I
make
like
some
there
that.
you go.
let's make some right stone clips of. We're gonna make a little. Hey,
Do we
here's-
want to do that
No.
right now?
No, here's what we do.
No.
Okay.
We take the entire 5 seasons of Yellowstone,
Okay.
but we can dim it into just a few, like 5 short clips.
So much to take out about 27 people in about a week.
Yes.
Somewhat
technically.
less.
Yeah.
See,
I have an
don't know
idea. I
anybody
have an
to take
idea
out
of that. Like, like
this town, so be lucky that I don't know
I
you
already
and
got
don't
it.
know.
I already got it.
The only thing that if we're gonna act out like scenes of that, I want to be Beth Dutton because that's my spirit
Yeah.
animal.
All right, but you're not. Here's what I got.
That's my spirit animal. I will kill a motherfucker. I mean I won't, but I would.
Well, I
Okay.
would. So
So,
Won't bother me. If
You can't be Beth. You have balls.
so I
You
just
can't be Beth.
all right. So
I want to be Beth.
you could be Beth, but I could be like the split personality, and I'll take out the person. 'cause you
Okay,
can't
there we go.
Kill a person.
Oh,
I can.
Scotty's getting really frustrated.
yeah,
Sorry.
because
What's
it's ruining
Bob-
everything
what-
I got.
What's,
in my head.
All right.
Bob, what's
Hey,
Bob
Wait,
gonna be?
wait.
Nobody gives a fuck about you
Bob.
right now.
I have the perfect spot for you. So each time somebody
I'm
goes,
gonna be out there fucking a chicken.
Shut up. Oh my god. You're
No.
fucking chickens? You didn't
No.
fuck me. Why are you
Each-
fucking chickens?
each time that somebody goes to the train station, all I have an image of is you throwing like a feed sack, like it's a person.
Huh.
And we just have several different angles of you throwing the same feed sack, but throughout the thing, it looks like several different people. So each season, it's like when we show a character and then all of a sudden they're gone, it just shows you throwing somebody. So there's like 15 different fucking people. You're just throwing them over your shoulder.
In the back of my old truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
the old
and
truck.
so it shows.
It's got to be the old
So it
truck.
shows like
Right.
somebody saying something, and then it's like they didn't make the cut, and then it just shows you throwing them. Fuck yeah.
And then
Bob
you're
can
right.
do that. That's Bob's job.
Knock on wood, I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just shows you throwing them. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
And then it goes to a different character, and then it shows them like for their short little period, and then it shows you tossing them in the fucking truck,
Do I get
tossing
a-
them over the ditch.
am I going to get a paycheck for this?
Oh,
No.
no, you're not getting
No.
paid
Yeah,
nothing.
this is
No.
like
voluntary.
totally,
Yeah. This is
yeah.
funsies.
This is probably
Yeah.
like,
Just
I feel
funsies.
like this is a
Funsies.
But
TikTok
next thing I know,
episode.
I just throw somebody in the bed of my truck and go get rid of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people I want to get rid of.
No,
No,
we're not
no,
talking
no,
no,
actual
we're not doing
people.
that.
We're
like,
not talking
literally.
about real people.
We're talking-
We're not talking about real things.
Funsies.
This is funsies.
Funsies.
This is
No,
actual
there's-
sacks
There's
of
a lot of
like
people
corn.
that need to
No,
be eliminated.
No,
No,
But we're
no.
just doing funsies.
no.
But we're just doing funsies,
It's
Bob.
just, yeah,
That's what
it's
this
just a
is.
funsies.
No,
Bob
there's
doesn't-
a lot of people that need to be
Bob
eliminated.
doesn't
No,
understand
no.
funsies. Bob's like, no, I literally
That
want to
ain't no
get
goddamn fun.
No.
what?
What?
That ain't no fun.
What?
Getting rid of people.
No,
it's
it's
just
just a
funsies.
reenactment.
We're just like
It's
playing
just like
funsies.
yeah, we're just like portraying. It's just
It's
reenactment.
funsies.
It's yeah.
But you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but let's not say it.
You know
right
what,
now.
motherfucker? You
Let's
act
say
like
it
you're
off
the
the
biggest,
mic.
baddest motherfucker on this fucking planet, and I
you
ain't
can't
seen
even
you
turn
shoot
your
that
head.
gun one motherfucking time. Neither do I want you to. Shut up.
Oh,
This
so
is funsies.
let's not do it. Oh
No.
no, let's not
we
do
did
it.
funsies.
It's a fun thing. It's
We're
a
being
reenactment. Kind of like, the Gettysburg, let's reenact it. It's not for
Funsies.
reals. It's not for reals.
Like our out-of-towner guys here, they blow shit up. It's for funsies.
Yeah.
They reenact stuff.
Yeah.
For funsies.
We're just gonna have you like dumping like 50 fucking different people over the shoulder, and then it cuts the scene, and then over the shoulder cuts the scene, and it just.
But I think he's really thinking that he can dump some people for like real people.
We can't.
No,
legit
we had, yeah.
That's
you
why I
can't-
just said you can't do that. It's for
Yeah,
funsies.
that's just we're just doing imaginary. We're doing like these unicorns. Like,
I'm pretty sure he wants to. I'm one of the ones he wants to dump.
He wants the funsies.
He wants to funds me. Funzy me.
you.
Do you want to funzy me?
It's
So,
a funsie you.
He totally wants to funzy me.
Anyway, we're gonna take a foxhole.
Foxhole.
Foxhole. Definitely want to get Hannah and Jenny to come down.
Who the fuck is Jenny?
Jenny is.
Jimmy's got a gun.
That's Janie.
That's Janie.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Jenny.
No, Jenny. She
Hey,
is
stay out of
sweet,
my era.
sweet girl, funny girl, likes to talk, likes to tell
Jenny.
stories. Jenny.
Like the forest. Jenny.
So is this somebody
She's
we
had
can
all
hook
the-
Scotty up with?
No.
No,
Shut
she's
the fuck
married.
Oh.
She's married. She's
Fuck her, we
actually
don't wanna-
my
Good try,
Scotty's
We
second
don't want her
mom.
on the
up.
trip.
Good try though.
We just don't want her on the
Um,
trip.
No, we're
No,
calling
I'm
having her on
talking
the trip.
podcast because me and Hannah are talking about your podcast, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Greene County, you gotta come to Rice." She's like, "Oh, we can so do that," and I'm like, "Hey, yeah, get you and Hannah."
For sure.
But and definitely when Amber comes to visit, get Amber and Hannah and just sit back
100%.
Let them do it. But what I was telling,
never had a dull conversation with Hannah.
Yes, yes.
I think Hannah is Scotty's spirit animal.
Well,
Get Hannah and Amber together. It's a paradox. It's like two worlds colliding.
Yeah.
Like it's just perfect storm, and it's awesome.
Anytime I've been around Hannah, it's like, could you try to predict the next step before it happens? And it's like, oh no, I just.
That's because you always want to date Hannah.
No, that's never been a thing.
Really?
No.
I feel like that.
No, it's literally just like, that's the
I
one
think
person
they just
that you
get
can,
each other. Like they're just.
You can literally like just say, like, you could say something and the next person would get it already. Yeah. That's her and I together. When we get, like, when we start talking, you could start talking anything. I don't know. For instance, you could say a quote from Ricky Bobby, and you would say it and think nobody else would get it, and she would automatically answer it. And it's like she would fill in the blank.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah.
And you could say something off the fucking wall, and then she'd be the one that would get it. And it's like, you ain't got to go no further.
She's the smart one out of the bunch. Do that.
Didn't necessarily have to be smart to get it.
No.
It would be because it would be some dumb shit that we'd talk about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but like I said, get her and Amber, and it would blow you away.
Oh, 100%.
Blow you away.
Yeah. 100%.
It just, I don't know.
Yeah. Because there's, for instance, you could say something to some fucking women and they would get like, oh my God, that's so offensive.
Or
like,
they get pissed off, whatever. No, they would come up something raunchier.
Yeah, right.
That's my girls.
They
will come up. They're like, I don't give a shit. I don't get pissed off. I'll fucking come up with something raunchier than that shit. Like,
yeah, you'd be like, calm down, Karen. It was a joke. And then they're like, oh. Well.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No, there are no holds barred at anything, any subject, any conversation. There was a Thanksgiving dinner. It was at their grandparents in Florida, and they were talking about the stuffing. There was a commercial about the stuffing having scurvy.
Walks out totally in front of the camera and everything.
Oh.
You walk like you just lost 6 pounds.
Bob just took a big old dookie. But it was a fast one, so instead of losing 20 pounds, he lost about 6 pounds.
He knows he ain't going to be able to do that.
We're axe throwing, we're trying to think of our team.
Oh, yes.
And I go, and I'm like, what the fuck is our team name going to be? And I go, I think I said,
was it?
Damn it, it was Nighthawk and...
Yeah, it was off of Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Yes, that's one of her all-time favorite movies.
I was like, maybe it should be Nighthawk, and she goes, "You got to call me Dragon." Yes, we'll be Nighthawk and Dragon.
That's
that girl, I mean by her being funny. Like
every movie, and it could be the funny movies, serious movies, whatever. Like. She has, I used to be like that, where you had the memory bank. And I told her, I'm like, enjoy it while it lasts, because when you get old.
Bethany's wedding. She was the only one I could think of, like, you can walk down the aisle and do this stupid shit that I'm about to do.
Oh, the
whole popping the fucking confetti cannons.
What do they call the not the ring guy or
the flower
guy.
I was the flower guy. Yeah, I was the flower guy.
What the fuck's a flower guy?
It's a guy that fucking
walks down, does dumb shit down the aisle, like throws shots to people. Or
no, wait a minute here.
No.
But this is at Bethany's wedding.
It's a flower girl.
No, listen, normally,
Linda,
it's a flower girl ring bearer. But I made I fucked up and I fucking joked and I said, hey,
Fucking asshole.
since I'd already been the whole,
Because you're officiating.
I'd already been the officiant, and I said, I made a joke and I said, hey, I'd like to step up my profile and I'd like to become somebody's flower guy, and I'll come out to
The cannon.
sweet cherry pie. And Bethany and Matt took me up on that offer.
Yeah.
So I came out to their thing as the flower guy and the flower gal. That's what me and Hannah were. Because I was like, which I nominated Hannah to be because I
asked her. She was a trooper and she accepted the
because
challenge.
I couldn't think of anybody else. I'm like, who else is going to go out there and fucking blow these flower confetti bombs with me besides Hannah? And I'm like, fuck, Hannah's got to do it with me. I don't know anybody else will do it. And she's like, oh, yeah, what are we doing? And I'm like, fucking take these. When we go down there, just pop them. That's all you got to do. And she fucking, like a trooper, did it.
She did.
Fucking nothing asked and just just did it.
Yep.
So
And you know what? Before the wedding, when all the guests were there, and when the wedding started, like how many minutes late?
Nothing.
She helped me. Nothing. Yeah.
I sat out there in the shop.
She was the people person because I was like, I don't know, because they're coming, and she's like, I got this. She just people person everybody before you all got there.
Yeah, because nothing went as planned.
No,
not I
at
had
all.
a bunch of shit to prepare before we ever did any of it, and it was like, no, go get your pictures taken. Went, never got my picture taken. Got brought back, and it was like, okay, the wedding's starting now, and I'm like, well, I have all this fucking shit to put together, and it's like, no, it's happening now, and I'm like, well, nothing's getting put together. And then I grabbed all these little confetti poppers. And Hannah goes, what are we doing? And I go, I guess just start popping these as we start walking. Like, I don't know. Nothing is going how I planned it. Fuck it. That's how we do. Step one.
It went off great, though.
Step one, make a plan. Step two, fuck everything about that plan. And
just go. Just wing it. And it came out great. I mean, no offense to Bethany or Matt when you're listening. It was an awesome wedding, awesome ceremony.
Yeah. We could have
and
done
all
better.
that. I mean, it is what it is.
Give me some time, because I had that whole flower thing. I had that flower bomb and everything planned. Didn't have time to really work on it, but I think if we would have given it a second, that motherfucker would have been great. Because I had the whole, I walked in the aisle, I hit the valves, boom, flowers went everywhere.
See, and then you could have had Hannah behind while the flowers are dropping
down.
She's just throwing shots.
Yes, that's what my plan was.
Yeah.
I didn't get to work it out. Instead, we just had the little confetti bomb thing.
No, but y'all rocked it, though.
We tried.
Definitely rocked it. It was good. That was good.
But yeah.
I mean, it would have been cool if, like, y'all come.
If you'd have seen.
And then generally,
if you would have seen.
Sideways, freaking drifting in the rocks on
what I seen in my head.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been great.
Just like the Budweiser
commercial. I still have I'm still waiting shots on a bucket for that fucking
I think they're still in the fridge in the garage. Still tons of those little. Feels like, yo, drink that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 buckets of fireball shooters on my little cabinet. Bobby, you doing all right?
You all right?
Oh, I'm great.
But
you look good. You look damn good, Bob.
Mad at me, so.
You look damn good.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just shutting the fuck up.
Wait. Hey, y'all, listen. Stacy is shutting the fuck up. Listen to that.
That's the first.
Take a listen.
Because if I said what I wanted to say, y'all'd be pissed off.
I'll be in trouble tomorrow.
You do you, Bob.
Oh.
Well, this hasn't killed this at all.
I know. I mean, like, what?
Not one bit.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
maybe
I
you
had
guys should
so
sit
many
here all night
ideas.
and talk about fucking Hannah.
Fucking what?
I was just trying to come up with something.
What did you say?
I mean, I'm coming up with an idea. Sorry.
So next
Sorry, I
week we're
blew
taking
it.
a road trip and we're gonna
Next weekend. So after Moana 2,
after Moana 2 Wednesday.
Wednesday,
We'll get
we're
together.
going to all pile in the expedition.
And go for Wet Wednesday.
Blackout Wednesday.
Yep.
And we're going to start in counties that you're all not from.
Which is all of them. But
All of them. And it's going to be fun as shit.
I'm excited. You know what?
Is
I'd
he
be
in front of the
excited.
camera?
Yeah.
No, you can't see him because it's camouflage.
Oh.
Yeah, can't see him. Can't see him. But, yeah, we can
I'd be
start
excited.
in counties that is not
Get that finger over there. Bob.
freaking Green County.
There it is.
That kind of
Bob, you got
are you
two
crippled?
fingers.
That looked like. Were you having a stroke?
You had two fingers fucking.
Were you
going.
having a stroke or something?
No, my
Like,
goddamn hands are fucked up.
that's arthritis.
you're-
That's called
You
arthritis.
can't get that pinky in a curve?
We get a curve.
That's called rheumatoid arthritis. Oh, good lord, Bob! Just stop while you're ahead. Just stop.
Pinky
Don't
in
do
a
it.
curve. He said pinky in a curve.
What was that?
There you go. Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Better.
That side. You can get that side turned just fine.
Oh my
That
god.
side's a little.
That's one in the front and one in the sting.
Oh,
wait.
I can't hold it. Hey.
I can't even. I cannot fucking even right now.
That side got
Yeah, I
but-
mean,
that side got
goddamn,
but
you're
bit
kind of turning
downs
Stacy
on it.
on right there for a minute.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh.
did you see that?
I know your hands.
It was
I
like
can see that.
1.5 in the front and one in the stank. That was, I mean, most action she's got.
And then Scotty says, "I know your hands are fucked up. I can see that." Mom goes, "Oh."
Oh, good lord.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
That shit happened.
Hey,
to all of
everybody
us.
pray to Jesus. What?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Ain't none of us a motherfucking
Yeah.
Catholic in here. Shut up.
Got that
Greek
got
Orthodox,
Yes,
so
sir,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
close.
Bob Shaw's a Catholic.
Well, I'm going. Went to Greek. I went to a shit ton of churches,
some of that.
but I
Oh,
practiced Greek
look at him.
Orthodox.
He grabbed
So
it.
Hey.
He
that's-
grabbed it.
Hey,
He grabbed it.
Someone's got that fucking ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay. So Scotty's a Southern Baptist too.
You know what? I went to when I was in Virginia. Went to church to a Baptist sermon.
Now we're Southern Baptists. That's the difference.
Well, it was Southern Virginia, so Southern,
You missed it.
but it
I hit it.
it was really it was a really good
Hey Bob.
deal.
Bob. What are Southern Baptists?
You find 4 Southern Baptists, you find a 5th.
Wait, what?
You find a Southern Baptist.
You find 4 Southern Baptists, you find a 5th. And it ain't a 5th person, it's a 5th of liquor.
Amen.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
And
Amen
that's
to
a
that,
fucking
Lisa.
fact.
Well,
Amen.
at least with the Catholics, unlike the Catholics,
Well, Bob's Catholic.
I ain't gonna say it. But unlike the Catholics, I rather drink liquor than do what the Catholics do. Just saying.
What do Catholics do? They drink liquor.
No,
They drink beer.
no.
It's on.
Okay, run your mouth, bitch.
You know what I'm talking about.
She's
That's
kidding. She's kidding.
I'm just
she's
kidding,
Greek,
Bob.
so she's Greek.
But our priests are allowed to get married and fornicate with their wives.
Other than young
Other
boys.
than the choir boys. The choir boys were never touched in my church.
Hey, Christmas is around the corner. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of the Christmas mushroom?
So, yeah, Christmas.
How about Christmas? How do
don't-
you guys feel about Christmas?
Have you ever?
I don't
Have you
know.
ever heard of the mascara? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Masquerade?
Mosquito mushroom. That's not the right pronunciation.
There's not a mushroom in Christmas.
The Christmas mushroom. That's what I'm talking about.
Is a Christmas mushroom?
Yeah, there's
Is there a Christmas mushroom in a Catholic?
mosquito muscur. I'm fucking that up.
Oh. I might have to look that up. I have to study on that.
Is there a Catholic mushroom?
It's called the Christmas mushroom.
Christmas
But is
mushroom.
like Catholic or
It's,
Oh.
So the
Or is
whole
it-
origin of
the orgy?
the
Origin.
Oh, I think you said orgy.
No, the whole origin of the Bible, basically, and
Oh my God, we're going to get to the Bible.
That's the best stuff on earth. Just saying.
I'm pronouncing that fucking thing wrong. Something mosquito. It's a red and white mushroom. I'm fucking that up. The whole name.
There's a red, white, and mushroom.
Is that where the candy cane
You
came
talking
from?
you
That's
talking
where the
about
candy came
shepherd of the
from.
woods.
The mass. No, not
That's
the,
the
hen of
candy
woods.
cane.
No. I'm talking about
No,
the
there's shepherds of the
mosquito.
woods, hens of the woods. Well, all of us call them different.
because he went to
I'm thinking
church.
the mosquito.
No. All these mushrooms.
He was a good Catholic.
I want to pronounce this correctly. 'cause I
Oh shit,
fucking-
he can hear me. I love you, Bob.
You good
I
little
love
Catholic
you, Bob.
boy.
I love you.
Oh my God. You're being so extra.
No.
I love you, Bob.
There's just different mushrooms that you got to call different names.
Well, why did you get mad and like
I didn't get up. I didn't. Get
you
mad. I
you
didn't
got
get
up and got mad?
I didn't get mad.
And
I
that
just got
where
up.
they originated the candy cane is from the red and white striped mushroom.
But
that
there's
mushroom.
there's
Yes.
a mushroom that is.
That's where the candy
what is it
cane
called?
originated from.
I'm trying to. I don't remember the name.
So,
There's a reason why Bob
did
can't
you
be on the
hear?
podcast because he is so
Hay Press
mad.
Falls
Oh.
is going to be open this year.
I know.
I'm excited to go.
I'm super excited to take the girls.
Good, go down there. I ain't going.
Why?
Nobody invited you.
Well, then,
I
yeah.
wasn't planning on going anyway.
If you're gonna be negative Nancy,
Yeah, don't be negative Nancy on Hay Press Falls. Okay?
Hey Press
Okay.
Falls is for like the kids love it because they have all the lights and all the stuff, and then they
the
have
reindeer, the
reindeer and the
camels,
camel
the little mini
yeah.
horses, goats and stuff. It's
the kids love it.
yeah,
It's about the kids. It's not about you.
yeah,
Imagine that. It's not about you.
and that's what I'm worried
Okay.
about. Is like,
I don't know if I'm gonna get canceled for this, but
what's
I'm
that?
not.
So why would you get canceled?
I'm not gonna be able to explain this as good as this. So here's what I mean by the Christmas mushroom.
Stamets on the podcast.
I saw that one. How great is that guy?
You guys hear all that?
With his mushroom hat. Yeah, that was
So this is from Joe Rogan. This is about the Christmas mushroom.
Like, I don't hear it in my thing, but I hear it in your...
By Ron Mann.
Yeah, there we go.
He travels along with these mushroom hunters up. I think a lot of it's in Oregon and up the coast of California down into Mexico. But they're professional foragers that then go and sell these mushrooms. But they track these foragers, and it's such a cool movie.
That's interesting. What I was going to say is you better know mushrooms because they'll fucking kill you if you don't.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like, what my first experiencing foraging for mushrooms, I was like an apprentice chef at this restaurant.
What
And
they
the chef
talk
comes in
about,
and was like, hey, check these out. And I was like,
is
whoa,
the
like, what
combination
the hell
of
are these? He's like,
mushrooms,
oh, they're morels. Like, I
Santa
found them mountain
Claus,
biking.
Christmas,
And there's
all
this
this
stigma,
shit.
like as a kid, like your parents are like, don't eat those, don't touch those. They're poisonous, they'll kill you. And it's like, okay, well, then you just have this idea, well, mushrooms come from the grocery store. Well, it's like, no, they come in the wild. And, that's like my thing with meat is I teach my kids, like, meat doesn't come from the grocery store. It's not
Right.
it's not a styrofoam package. That's not where it comes from. It's an animal.
Yeah.
And it's just like, mushrooms that grow in the wild, and they're crazy. They're this like micro.
Mycorrhizal.
Yeah, it's
mycorrhizal
simple
really.
time.
That's the one that looks like Santa Claus.
Or the Mario
It's red
Kart
with white.
mushroom,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is the
Amnium
subject
is
of a
scary.
book by a guy named John Marco Allegro, who was one of the head scholars for deciphering the Dead Sea Scrolls. He deciphered the Dead Sea Scrolls for 14 years. He was an ordained minister, but he was also, in his study of theology, became agnostic. And when he started realizing that there was all these different religions that had similar stories, and he was, found all these different connections, and he was trying to like figure out what the origins of all these stories were. Well, after studying the Dead Sea Scrolls for, I think it was 14 years before he wrote this book, he decided that all of Christianity was a massive misunderstanding. And what it was originally about was these stories, this collection of stories that were about fertility rituals and psychedelic mushroom use. And he traced the word Jesus back to an ancient Sumerian word that was a mushroom covered in God's semen. And that when God would come on the earth, that's what rain was. Rain was God coming on the earth.
Oh my God,
And
that's
that
a little
these
extra.
mushrooms would rise up out of the ground.
This
They
is
would
good.
eat them and trip their fucking balls off, right?
That's a crazy story.
So, you got to think.
Yeah.
People that were foraging for food, especially back when there was no agriculture, right? I mean, it was touch and go. You could easily starve to
Didn't
death.
know what
A
was
bad winter,
good to eat or
a
not to
drought,
eat.
people would starve to death. It was very, very common. So they would take foraging extremely serious, and they knew what they could eat and they knew what they couldn't eat. Well, they knew that there was a relationship between carnivorous trees, and carnivorous trees would grow these weird looking shiny red and white mushrooms under them. That's what carnivorous trees is, pine trees. That's what we use for Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Those red and white packages, they are like the shiny packages underneath the Christmas tree. They are the color of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They're common in Siberia. They're eaten constantly by caribou. Caribou are reindeer. Reindeer are addicted to these to the point where when people are having psychedelic mushrooms,
Do you remember that me and you had an argument
Yes.
about reindeer one time?
Oh, not me.
Me and you?
Me and you.
That's
About what?
Scott.
Me and,
Reindeer?
you,
Stacy.
me and you had an argument one Christmas about reindeer. How I told you that reindeer were real, and you told me they were fucking fake. And
No,
I said,
reindeer are really real.
I know that, but you told
back
me they were
when
fake.
you're little.
You told me reindeer weren't real because we had the hoof prints outside that Mom brought home. That we did the whole school fucking bullshit.
Well, but you have to understand
I
that,
know that,
like,
but-
I've never seen a reindeer
I know that, but
because our mother had never showed us a reindeer, and then when I go out to Haypress Falls, and I'm like, this is fucking reindeer, like 100% reindeer,
Yeah, reindeer are real. They're real.
and I totally didn't know that
Like,
as a kid. I didn't know that as a kid.
They're actually caribou.
right.
yeah, they're
Caribou,
But
but
we got an argument.
it's the
and
same like picture.
You told me that
Yeah.
reindeer weren't real, and I go, reindeer are real because they're called caribou. Me and you got an argument, and I go, well, we got the internet, and I looked it up, and I remember printing this off on a piece of paper, And it goes reindeer, and it literally had a picture of one, and it said reindeer, aka caribou. And I go,
Well, I'm totally glad I made your.
Not only that, it wasn't only you.
I'm totally glad I made you.
Dude,
well, we're not going to bring up that one.
Brad did the
Your
same
brother.
thing. No,
I'm totally glad that
Because
you.
everybody claims it's your brother.
I'm totally glad that you like.
Brad did the same thing with Wolverines. He told me that was the X-Men
There is
character.
actually Wolverines.
I know. But
Michigan.
He told me there was a Wolverine. He said Wolverine is the X-Men character. I go,
No, they're in
No,
Michigan.
there's an actual
I
animal.
know. I
Live,
said there's a
living
real thing
animal.
called a Wolverine. He kept on
And they're
telling
in
me no.
Michigan.
They're all over, but yeah, Michigan. There's one.
Well, mostly like Michigan. No.
But they're all over the world. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're in Michigan.
Highly populated in
So
Michigan.
anyway, I printed off a piece of paper. Same thing I did with you with the fucking reindeer.
I don't remember that, but
yeah.
I'm glad that you proved me wrong.
Yeah. Christmas morning, I printed off a fucking thing of a reindeer.
Christmas
for you.
morning, he's like, boom,
Yeah.
Stacy.
I did the same thing with Brad. I printed off a thing of Wolverines. And it was a fucking, like, thing talking about Wolverines forever. And I gave it to him. He's like, because he told me it was a goddamn X-Men character, and that's it. And I'm like, no, it's based on a real animal.
Well,
It's
the
like a fucking
X-Men
honey badger.
character
I knew-
was based off of the real animal.
Real animal, yeah.
Right.
So, you
But
know,
same thing. I got an argument with
Stacy's
him.
brother wasn't. smart
Stacy
enough to know
argued with
that.
me that reindeer weren't a real thing, and I go, reindeer are a real thing.
That's totally Bethany's brother.
No. I know, but
Okay,
Well,
Bethany's
maybe
brother.
it's
Well,
Scotty's
Bethany's
brother.
not here.
I argued with both of you
So
guys.
it's Scotty's
over this
brother.
different- No. I argued
No.
with both of you guys over this thing. So I can, trust me, I would not be taking it this serious, but like, I argued over reindeer with you and Wolverines with him.
Mitch, we have like literally not like
When we
agreed
got
on a lot of shit.
When we got the internet, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll fucking show you.
I know, but you know what though?
That's because you're a baby.
I mean,
Yeah.
You're a baby.
But y'all looked at me like idiots because I listened to different things
So-
than you did. Same thing
No,
as this.
we looked at you like an idiot because you just followed mom's lead and she did not lead you on the right path sometimes.
No, I followed my own lead. That's why
but the whole internet thing. I came across.
Did you know anything about these mushrooms until today? Because
No, I
I've
didn't.
known about them forever.
I have seen something about those.
So
before,
what I'm
just not
super
recollect.
respectful about you is that you like you're a millennial, right?
Don't you fucking-
Well, right before the millennial.
I am a late Gen X.
Oh,
What?
I'm in Gen X too, though.
Late Gen X.
Wait, what's your year?
No,
What's
No,
your
I'm not
year?
talking about it. It's 88.
What's your year? Okay,
I'm a
no,
late Gen
he
X.
is.
you can't be a
He
late
would-
Gen X if I'm in Gen X.
I'm a late
Phil
Gen X.
is a late Gen X. He's 83, but
I'm
I
a Gen
think
X,
that
right?
no, you're Gen X. You're 70.
Yeah, you're
You're
Gen X.
you're original Gen X.
So yeah, I'm the original.
you're
I'm
OG.
Shut it down.
Baddest fucking generation ever.
I said what he's about to explain, I already know. Like, because I pay attention.
But no, what I appreciate about you is like you look up that shit
I do.
and you follow it, and you don't only like
Okay.
listen to one person's word about it. Like you,
No. Yeah,
So
you
as
do your
a Gen X,
research.
so-
You do your research, and that's fine.
If I hear something,
Me as a Gen X, I don't.
you hear it, go with it.
No.
but
I just
so
hear no.
because it's off of what we
Me as
seen and like read in our books or whatever. But I want to ask this question.
me as a Gen X, I just if it's
Well, even
I just don't. I don't even give it. I don't even. If
What
somebody
about dude?
if somebody
I
tells me
gotta ask
something,
y'all a
I just
question.
like
This will
I just
this will
I just
prove
slap
if
it
y'all
off.
Gen
You know
X
what I
or
mean?
not.
Okay.
So, Publishers Clearinghouse.
Oh my God. So my mom.
But who showed up? Who showed up when you won? Who was the famous person that showed up to deliver the check?
It was, oh my God. Oh my God. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Describe him.
He had white hair.
Was that white dude with the fucking
He had white hair. Mom used to
Ed McMahon.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Mom used to do that every fucking year.
Oh,
and
I
I'm like,
did.
Mom, seriously, like, what are you doing? Because it's not gonna happen.
Unless
and she
you
was
buy
like,
shit,
oh, yes,
then
it is.
oh yeah, I filled it out. My
Well, she
parents
would buy
filled it out.
shit.
My grandma. So today, now they're saying he was never part of that whole thing.
Probably not.
Even though
that
we
doesn't surprise me a
watched
bit.
it live.
He was part of the
Do you remember
commercials.
when they did it live, like during the Super Bowl? It was during the Super Bowl. During the Super Bowl, he would do a commercial going to the people's
I'm going to tell you what
doorsteps.
I'm going to tell you what I believe.
And they're saying that shit never existed. So now they're saying we are having, us as Gen Xers are experiencing the Mandela effect.
I'm telling you, I would believe that I won something if Travis Kelce or Jason Kelce walked up to my doorstep and be like,
I'd rather have Jason.
oh, I thought it was somebody else. Jason or Travis, and it'd probably be Jason. I'd be okay with Jason.
Jason's
Walked up to my doorstep and been like, girl, you just won $20,000. I'd be like, I'd Spider Monkey him and be like, okay, love you.
Well,
do you want to go back to the local bar and have a beer?
The Fruit of the Loom. Oh wait, was it Fruit of the Looms? Yeah,
Yes,
Fruit of the
Fruit of
Looms
the
with the freaking little
yes
basket thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying no, that was never on their logo. Like it was just the fruit. It never had the little weaved basket. And I'm like, bullshit. That was on my brother's fucking Fruit of the Loom fucking underwear.
Oh, you're talking about the
Mandela effect.
Yeah.
They're fucking trying to fuck with all the shit. And then when you try to Google the shit, like on the internet, they're like, nope. And very, like, nobody back then, we had phone cameras or anything to record that shit.
No, that's fine. But we're going to go back to this.
I can't hear you though, Scotty.
People would starve to death. It was very, very common. So they would take foraging extremely serious. And they
I can hear that. I couldn't hear you earlier.
Well, they knew that there was a relationship between carnivorous trees, and carnivorous trees would grow these weird-looking, shiny red and white mushrooms under them. That's what carnivorous trees is. Pine trees. That's what we use for Christmas trees. Those red and white packages, they are like the shiny packages underneath the Christmas tree. They are the color of Santa Claus. Yeah. They're common in Siberia. They're eaten constantly by caribou. Caribou are reindeer. Reindeer are addicted to these to the point where when people are having psychedelic mushroom rituals and they go outside to take a leak, the caribou will knock them over to get to the Amanita muscaria piss in the sand. Because they smell the Amanita muscaria in the piss. And one of the ways these guys trip their balls off is they eat the mushroom and then they drink their own urine. They have a second process.
So are we talking about?
This is the difference between.
But I mean, are we talking about reindeer or are we talking about Santa Claus?
Mushrooms
the way they would get into the house.
And Christmas.
This is how caribou turned into reindeer.
So they would climb in through the chimney, touch and go, rip their balls off as they eat the mushroom, and then they drink their own urine. They have a second process of this. Here's where it gets even crazier. In the times in Siberia where it would become extremely snowy, when the shaman would visit, the way they would get into the house is through the fucking chimney.
My ears started hurting.
So they would climb in through the chimney. I mean, there's so many parallels to Santa Claus
parallel between
and
mushrooms,
Christianity. This one
Christianity,
that they think was
a
massive part of shamanistic rituals. There it is right there.
This is this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
So Christians were fucking tripping balls.
Such a cool story. Oh, dude, it's fucking crazy. So he wrote this book called The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross that was bought out.
So
by the
were you
Catholic
saying that
Church.
Santa Claus is
This I have to
real?
clarify. But I do know
You're
that
not
Santa Claus was a fucking
You're not paying
crackhead.
attention to a fucking.
I know. I
I
know.
do know that they stopped production of it forever. He came out with another book.
Here is what he's supposed to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
There is a mushroom called the Amanita muscaria mushroom. It is in the North Pole. What, Bob? What are you doing?
You fucking worry about it.
Oh boy. Just don't knock my beer over because
It's in Siberia,
a bunch of
the North
electronic.
Pole. They're very starving people. These red and white packages under the tree are food sources to them. So
So they ate the magic mushroom.
that if you look up any ancient like Christmas gift card or whatever fucking card,
What? What did you say?
if you look up any old Christmas card, it shows like colorful mushrooms on them.
Yeah.
I got up at 3
So
this morning.
Okay.
Sorry.
anyway,
Oh, good Lord.
You're the one who snorted.
I'm
it.
listening. I'm listening. The Siberian.
Well, I'll see y'all.
Good night. Be
see you,
careful.
Bob.
See you tomorrow. Okay.
I forgot where we was at.
Bob has
You were
left the
talking
building.
about
Bob's left the building.
Not yet.
Bob's left the building.
I forgot what I was even talking.
No, you were talking about the
So-
Siberian people.
And
I
the
know, I'm
colorful, or the mushrooms and the was colorful.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I'm sorry
us
he ruined it for you.
Us Christian people were fucking partiers, and we decided to eat these candy cane looking mushrooms and made caribou into reindeer. And
Okay.
this big old dude with a white beard, because he was like Jerry Garcia. Fuck yeah. And
So the
that was Santa
Siberians,
Claus.
the Siberians typically could not get in and out of their house without using the chimney.
Because
So
of the
that's how-
snowfall pact.
That's how most people got in. And
Oh
out.
my God. Can you imagine living like that?
No, it's fucking terrible.
Mm.
But as
They
human race
also-
did it.
Got knocked over a lot because of the Amanita muscaria mushroom in their urine. So they get knocked over by caribou, which is reindeer, so flying reindeer.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I get it. Yes.
Yes.
The coniferous trees around, which are pine trees,
Pine.
which are considered Christmas trees, that would be their only food source would be these fucking mushrooms. So it's like presents under the tree. So if they found those, that's a present. So that's how the whole Christmas thing got started.
I am wrapping everybody's
Is
Christmas
mushrooms.
presents in
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
red and white
Yeah.
mushrooms.
I totally
That's
appreciate
You know
why-
what?
for
And
that.
on
That's
Amazon,
why that's
the
why
biggest
fucking-
seller Christmas, they're like, well, Amazon's like, biggest seller Christmas wrap, whatever. Because I was looking up Christmas bags and wrapping paper. It kept coming up with mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who has wrapped their presents with the red and white striped mushrooms? Now I know.
I totally appreciate you
I
for
am-
the history
And I
lesson.
am
100%.
So
That's what I'm here for.
I
I'm
know.
wrapping everybody's.
Listen, I didn't
Wait,
pay. Listen,
wait,
I
wait.
did
But
not
you're
pay.
supposed to say, what are you supposed to say before you gave us our history lesson? Go do your fact check first.
fact check
I tell them all
it.
the time. Do your
Fact.
own research.
Do your own research.
Well, I remember the story
I've learned more
about
from
the
listening to podcasts
red.
than I
And,
ever did. Fucking.
I remember hearing
History
about the
lessons.
red and white mushroom under the pine tree, and then people eating it, and then turn the caribou into flying reindeer. I remember hearing that story, and I was like, us Christians are just friggin' party animals, I guess. That's what I got out of
Bob
it.
always tells me because
But them Catholics, they're just they just storm out and get all pissed off. Sorry, not sorry.
Bob always tells me like because his whole family's Catholic. Scotty is. We're Southern Baptist, not Baptist. We're Southern Baptist.
Yes. They're Southern Baptists are fun.
Apparently, the Catholics say wherever you find a Southern Baptist, you can find a fifth.
Yeah. Just like with a Catholic, you can always find a priest with a choir boy. Sorry, but I grew up in a lot of different churches.
But you're Greek,
different
though.
beliefs. Growing up in California, I had a friend that was Catholic, and I had nail polish. I was like 8, 9 years old. Had nail polish on my nails. Walked into church with them because I stayed the night, Saturday night. Went to church with them on the Sunday morning. The priest come up and said something because they were Hispanic. And said something, and I was like, what? And her dad goes, you have to go in the car and wait. You have nail polish.
Did you have nail polish on?
Because I was a little girl with nail polish on.
You whore.
Yeah. Scarlet S, put an S on, the red S or whatever.
The good thing is...
But
it's the
I
A.
went to my
It's the-
Greek.
it's
I
the
went
A.
to my... Or Scarlet A. Well, Scarlet C, because my name starts with a C. Cassie with a C.
The good thing is you were female, so you were safe.
Yes.
Had you been a little boy...
He probably would have kept me.
Never mind.
Especially with nail polish on. He'd be like, you're down my alley.
Yeah.
So, but there was a lot of... And then there was another time I tried to go with her, like, on a Wednesday or something, like the kids' Bible study type shit. And it was just, they shunned me. And I was like, I've went Methodist, Baptist, Greek, and Calvary, which is like just Christian, whatever is Calvary. Went to all these different type of churches, never got any judgment, anything. They're just like, say what you gotta say, do what you want to do, praise God, this and that. And I did it and felt comfortable. But I went like 2 or 3 times to this Catholic church, and they fucking did not like me whatsoever. And I think I know why now, because I don't believe in their shit, because they had a lot of fucking shit.
So when I was in school,
don't believe in molestation.
Like all the Catholic priests of like over here, like all the people, the monastery or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Have a long line history of molestation.
Yeah.
And that's where you go. That's like the Ollie Ocean Free.
Yeah.
That's where you go to and you're safe. Like there is thousands of
I think it's a secret society for the sickos, just like Hollyweird and part of our other parts and stuff like that. There is a secret society for them, because I know for a
different
fact
experience
that they will try to especially growing up in California, they will try to what do they call it? Oh God, I can't think of it.
I know what you're talking about. Like,
they try to like get you into like what is it called?
For instance, did you know off the fucking Isles of is it off of India? I don't know if that's the fucking. There's a tribe out there. I think it's all.
What do you mean by tribe? Like me and you tribe, or like tribe?
Like, these people don't know fire yet. Like they're back before the Stone Age. Like, is it India or?
Yeah, I don't know.
There is a.
What is that noise? And we all just sat still.
Hang on. There is.
I'm like, this wires.
Foxhole.
God damn it. There is a fucking. I don't want to get this wrong. Tribe. It's off India. I think.
Foxhole.
Foxhole. I'm gonna figure this out.
Are we on? We live?
So
We're
we're
back.
only doing like a 9-minute segment. I don't even know where we left off.
Oh my
I just
God.
wanted to leave off with I know
Christmas.
a lot more than you guys do.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know what? Hey, Press
America.
Falls. Hey, Press Falls. Everybody get out there. Support
Yes.
them.
Hey, Press Falls.
Because it is magical for the little ones.
And they also support.
And for the little one at heart, I love it.
They
And
also
I'm-
support Boyd Healthcare.
And yes,
Because we
for
need
charity,
somebody to support Boyd
charity.
Healthcare.
True that.
But yes,
And welcome to my daughter and her boyfriend being home.
that I'm sad that they're leaving tomorrow.
I
I
am
don't
so
want
sad
them
too.
to leave. They're so cute. I love having my roomie.
So I'm going to tell you a story. Like Bo told me last night when we were tonight's Saturday, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So Thursday night we were
Thursday.
coming home.
from the hockey game.
No, we were coming home last night because
From Clay's.
from Clayton's house, and Bo's like, "Say, Miss." He calls me Miss Stacy because he's very southern and very
Southern.
gentleman. Yeah,
and it is. They will get their ass whooped if they don't address.
and he said,
finance.
He told Uncle Raymond today, he goes, "Nice to meet you, sir."
"I know." I heard Uncle Raymond said, "Don't call me sir,"
Don't call
and
me sir.
Bo was like, "That's how I was known to do that." Bob did the same thing to him, and Bo doesn't understand that because he's in the
Same
military and
Military, it's sir.
he's
But in the
very
South, it's sir.
Same time.
But us
Don't
Yankees
inflate-
up here
inflate
don't.
don't inflate Uncle Raymond's ego. So
Yeah.
you just call him
Yeah.
Ramey.
Yeah.
Don't call him sir. Don't give him that.
But we were coming home from Pittsfield the other night, and Bo's like, I just told Jaylee, like, I would love to move here. This is his first time ever in Illinois. And he goes, this seems like it's a fun place. And I go, are you dumb?
You know
Like,
what?
we love you, but are you dumb?
I
I would rather you live in Oklahoma
Yes.
or Boise,
No.
and I will come to visit you.
Oklahoma. But
I will come visit you.
But to any place in Illinois, out of all the other little towns I lived in and everything,
Pittsfield.
just this surrounding area
Yeah.
is a very good area. It is not freaking Springfield, Chatham,
But
Chicago.
Pittsfield-
Do you want to go
all
out
that.
and look at do you want to go out and look at the wide open? We got that. Do you want to go out
Yes.
and look at the hills? We got
You
that.
guys
Yeah.
got that. But I do recommend never Calhoun County. Calhoun
Wow.
people.
Oh my God.
Oh
out
my
there,
God.
I love
The
Hooners.
bluff.
No,
I love the Hooners.
They may have a beautiful spread, but the guys there, I'm sorry, I'm calling you out, Calhoun, 20-something-year-olds. You're
Okay,
all
that-
a little too gay, and I can get video proof.
I love the Hooners.
To the
Hooners have my heart.
The Timu Coetzel guy that was so getting the other guy in the ball head, doggy style on the dance floor at a
Oh my
wedding
God, we
reception.
probably should not talk about that.
Yes. Oh, but that wasn't
That
just
doesn't make him not a
but
good
that
Hooner.
was the like 30 other, because it was a big Calhoun wedding, the other 30 20-something-year-old guys that were dry humping, not women on the dance floor.
Scotty,
they
you
were
probably should
dry
edit this.
humping men. I am
Probably should edit this.
so I'm just
All I
gonna
was
say
thinking was like,
Greenfield, Carrollton, even
No.
Whitehall, Roadhouse, and all that.
Shut your whore ass
I've
mouth.
never seen the guys doing dry humping gay man. It was what's that off of Talladega Nights? He's getting ready to pass out because it was getting too gay, or
World starting to spin.
the world was smart.
I'm telling you right
Yes,
now.
I have videos. So Calhoun, you're 20-something-year-old men, start humping on women, please. That's all
They
I
probably
ask.
do have women.
So,
They probably
because,
just were
I
kidding.
mean, if we can have Jaylee and Bo, like, after they're done with their military career, and I mean, if they can come here and live here, just,
I told him not to do that.
I don't want them to be deterred by the Calhoun people.
No. Okay, first of all,
I want them to come here. I want them to stay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come back with that. I love Hooners. I love the fucking Hooners.
You Hooners.
I don't know.
I love the Hooners.
I don't know if you just buried my shot of ever getting like Jonah Hill on here. Jonah White. Not Jonah Hill,
You probably did, but I
mean,
love the Hooners.
Hey,
Jonah
I love
White.
Jonah
I'm sorry,
White. I
Jonah
love
White.
Jonah White.
just
Billy
like
Bob-
the
Billy
Catholic
Bob
priest,
Teeth.
I kind of unleashed a little bit that
You probably need to shut
I
up, but
physically saw. And I'm sorry, I'm not from around here, so you can come at me.
Oh, no,
I got
I-
Bob to take anybody. He's
So-
he's ready to take
so
people
I
to
will
the train
tell
station
you-
if they want to come at me.
I will tell you 100%.
I thought about like trying to have like Jonah White on
Oh,
here
he
one
would
day.
probably
if he
totally
would come
be on here.
because I
Totally
think
be
he's
on
Well,
here.
I'm sure he probably wasn't
But
at that wedding.
I'm not.
And I'm sure
I don't-
he-
No,
like-
we don't know anything about the wedding, but I'm going to tell you what. Whenever I was in high school, it was when the football team was playing or anytime we played anybody, it was always between us, Calhoun, and Carrollton.
Yeah.
North Green was never, I mean, not to diss them or whatever, but it was always
She's
me,
dissing
Cal.
you.
No,
She's
it was
dissing you.
always, it was always,
They weren't there in the running.
no, well, it was always Calhoun and Greenfield.
Yeah.
And Calhoun is the one that won. Well, through my high school days, they won 2 state championships in football, right?
No idea.
And then
We'll go by you.
after that,
We're
like
not
there's
fact checking anything. They won 16. I don't know.
and then after, like way after I got out of high school, they won a softball championship, and I thought that was super fucking cool because I was a softball player.
Are you doing
Officially.
a Bob thing?
But I will tell you this. I love my Hooner people. Like I was so upset that they lost last week, but they lost to another WIVC team. And then our WIVC team choked it today. Maybe not choked it, but they didn't win. So
It happens.
it does.
Not everybody's
But-
winners. Just like Gen X, you do not get a participation award for
Award, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You win or you're a loser.
You win or you lose. Not a
That's
loser.
it.
You just win or you
You're a
lose.
loser. See, she's just too soft. You're
I'm
a
too
fucking
nice.
loser if you don't win. Sorry. It is what it is.
Hey,
Get
spitters
over
are,
it.
spitters are quitters.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You left it open.
So, yeah.
So I
But
think that we're gonna go out and like shut this down, partake in
Yeah,
the
it's
band
11:01.
overtime on 108.
Yep.
267.
Yeah.
Oh, 267. Why did I say
I'm not
108?
even from here, and I know where the band's playing.
Terry, we're coming.
Terry, we're coming. We won't even see this till like fucking 4 days later.
Well,
Yeah, he
at
wants
least
to do
I know where you're located at, and I'm not from around these parts. Never
Hey,
grew up here,
but you know what?
I know my directions.
I will. So I'm gonna throw ads out there. go visit our local bar and grill, which is, there's two of them. There's Third Base and then there's Overtime. Please go out there and visit.
For Third Base, just call the number to see if they're open. Because they're...
Killed it.
I'm sorry,
it.
but last Saturday we were gonna go try to eat dinner at Third Base, and they were not open. So, just while you're throwing that local thing,
I'm going to promote both of the businesses.
Yes, promote
that
them.
eat.
Promote them.
Third Base Bar and Grill on Rice Blacktop and
Jacktown.
Overtime Bar and Grill on
267,
267.
not 108.
I said 267 this time.
That's Levy.
And then go see Miha's Deli.
They don't cook pizzas no more, but
They
there.
don't, but
No Hunt Brothers.
No.
That's heartbreaking.
Hey, but their fucking gravy is amazing. I don't know
My
how they do
gravy
it,
is
but
amazing.
their gravy's amazing.
Sure.
Okay.
all
So
right.
we're going to cheers out to this.
Cheers, guys. Best Thanksgiving
Jacktown
ever. Peace out, Jacktown.
Hey, we're out.
Welcome to Jacktown. Won't you stay a while? You might hear some things in here that'll make you smile. But if you're easily offended, better just stay gone. Welcome to Jacktown. It's where we call home. Welcome to Jacktown. It's where we call home.